See if I did that right.
It says you're live.
It says I'm live. Am I
Check
live,
yourself.
guys?
Do you
It's
think you're live?
showtime.
Can you see me, guys? Are we live? Oh, there we are. Yes, we are. Hi, guys. How are you?
What's going on?
We have hello, Nightheart. Hello, Relic Reaper. Hello, Guido. Nice to see you. Hello, Mobang.
Hello.
Hello, River. Hi, Ava. How are you? Hi, Ashley. How are you? So, you guys, we are starting. This is supposed to start in just a couple minutes. While we're doing this, can you think of questions you might have from
Get your
Mobang?
coffee.
I have no coffee today.
No, I'm saying everybody else. Get your drinks.
There we go. Time to grab everything you need. Hi, Tri Valley. How are you?
What's up, Don? Ava, everybody?
Okay, so Mr. Mobang, Tim,
Yes, ma'am.
how are you today?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
You're
Thanks for
good.
having me, by the way.
Hey, thanks for being here. We so appreciate it. Hi, RV DJ. So part of what I wanted to know is what got you into redoing your vans and stuff, like doing all the solar and all that stuff that you're doing.
Again, she's
Well,
saying this time.
This,
well, every trip that I take, and I live in it for about 2 weeks, and I find out stuff that doesn't work. Because
uh-huh.
the main thing is, I want to be like sit in one place, and I should be able to do everything around me without having to move anything. And I still have that issue with moving stuff to get out of stuff. So this design finally, give me what I want. I don't have to move crap to get anything.
Right.
Nice. So when did you first start doing this, though? When was the very first vehicle?
Well, this is not my first minivan. I had a 1999 minivan before. I retired in 2019, September 2019. That's when I retired, and I would figure out what I want to do and travel cheaply in
Yeah,
minivan.
yeah.
That's when I built that one out, and that one is very small compared to this one. It was a challenge to build that one too.
So that was back
Oh,
in
it was smaller?
yeah.
Oh, it's smaller, way smaller.
Okay.
Nice.
Hey,
But
Moonlight.
I was able to make it work for me.
Yeah. Hi, Moonlight. Okay, and then so you did it in order to travel cheap, or
Yes.
you say less expensive.
Oh, I mean, the only thing cost me is food and gas. That's it. Nothing else.
Nice, nice. That's
You
why I'm.
ever sleep with the rear hatch open?
No, no. Actually, I retired military, so I can go on base and I can leave the window down, sleep in there, and nobody bother me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I got the guard, got the whole base around me. Why am I worried?
So, what branch of the military were you?
I'm an Air Force for 30 years.
Okay, so he's Air Force. Not the Army. Anyway.
We were the Army. We got smart and get away from the Army.
Thanks for your service. I appreciate you. My
Most
son.
people aren't aware that almost all the bases have a campground.
That's
They got
really
gym. They got the gym. I can go and take shower there. They got the BX. They got everything cheap in there.
Yeah.
so you can go like on any base in the United States and do that.
Any base, even the Marine base, the Navy base, any base, any military base.
So what I need to do is I need to marry a military man, so then I can do that, right?
Yep.
Or do I have to have him with me?
Well, once you marry, you got your own ID card, the spouse ID card. You can
Yeah,
go in.
I can go anywhere. Oh,
Yep.
we're gonna put that on the resume for an ex-husband. No, I'm kidding. I'm just teasing.
That-
No more ex-husbands. I'm just kidding.
How long have you been in? You said you were from. Were you from originally?
I'm immigrant from here, from Vietnam back in 1979. I was the boat people.
Yeah, the boat people. No, that's what they were
Wow,
called.
you
The
did
boat
not say
people.
that.
That's a true term. We escaped
Yeah,
Vietnam by boat.
they all did. Yeah. Did
Yeah,
the
did
military
you know
people?
only 50% of us made it?
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it was.
No.
Could you
So
imagine seeing?
were you Montagnard?
What's that?
The Montagnard? The mountain people?
No,
Were
no,
you
no, no,
from the
no.
mountains or
I'm
were you
It
from
was
down?
fun and stuff.
I'm city, but I go down to the south where all the fishing boat is.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get on those wooden fishing boats. They
Oh,
tiny. They like maybe 30 feet long,
Mm-hmm.
15 feet wide. and they go out in the open sea.
Wow.
Did the U.S. military pick you up?
No, actually, in 1979, that's when the involvement with Vietnam was already done. But there's still refugee escape from Vietnam, so they set up these refugee camp in Thailand, Malaysia, all over the Philippines, so that way they can catch them there and hold them there for a few months.
Right. So once you get on the boat, who gets you out of the boat, or do you take the boat to one of the bases?
Oh, it's a long story, but I'm gonna make it short. We have to go from a really small, tiny boat from the river out to the open sea.
Right.
So this fishing boat would wait for us out there at night,
Yeah.
and then we all like come out there and jump on it and then head out in the sea. And because you try to escape, you don't want to make it obvious. You have to make it look like you're still fishing during daytime. And the only time that we actually keep going is at nighttime. So it took us like 3 days, 2 nights to get out, go to Thailand.
How old
Were you by yourself or with family when you first came over?
Well, I'm the only child, my dad and me, so the 3 of us. But on the boat, the whole boat is total 95 people, but half of it's young kid. And I was 15 at that time.
15.
Nice.
Yeah.
You were 15. Very cool.
Yeah, that's very scary.
And I live on an island for 9 months. I built everything. I built a hut myself next to the creek. So that's our. So I'm used to living, like with nothing. You live with what you have around you.
Nice.
Does that give you a feeling of freedom to be able to live with what's around you?
Oh, I love it. I mean, in the morning, I have to go get fresh water for the whole family. Once my duty done, eat lunch, and then hiking over the hill over to the other side. There's nice beaches, sand, and we just hang out catching crab, fish, and cook them right out and eat. And make sure you come back for dinner on time.
Yeah, nice.
That's
Now,
cool. Hi, Joe.
So when you
Hi,
when you get all the way to the United States, that then took a couple other months or so process, right?
That's why we wait there for 9 months. The problem, my dad used to work for an American contractor that support the base. So they divide into different class. Class 1, which is like people that have relatives that live over here already in the United States. Class 2 is people that involved working with the American company. And class 3 is the people that, part of South Viet Army people. And class 4 is we call them junk people. They have no reason to leave, but they leave.
Yeah.
They just want to go.
Well, I would have gone too. I would have left if I could.
But I was class 2. But the problem, my cousin was here, but she moved. So it took them 6 months to track her down and then to get the right address in order for her to become our sponsor to come here.
Yeah. When you came here, where'd you first go? What was your first city?
I'm here. I'm in California the whole time.
Oh, California, and then you never left.
No, I still live in the same county for 43 years.
Yeah. Yeah. But you're getting out at least and traveling and seeing other places, right?
Oh, yeah. When I went to Air Force active duty, I went to Nebraska. That's my first base.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, man, in the middle of cornfield nowhere, and I'm freezing my butt off. I'm like, man, I'm out of here. But actually, my wife, she came there and she didn't like the cold weather, so I pilot chased out from active duty to join the Guard. So that's why I stayed in the Guard for the rest of the time. And actually, the Guard actually do more work than active duty people.
Really? Oh, wow.
And I don't know about the Air Force, but I know my friends that were Army Guard told me that the Army Guard had better benefits than the active Army.
Yeah.
Because they have
and
and
we are more well trained than the active duty people because we've been in so long. We know what the heck we're doing.
Wow, that's
awesome.
Interesting. Hi, Sandvan. Hi, Mud Swat. Hi, Zaxxon. You guys, the first hour is interview, and then after that, we will focus more on the chat. Please share each other's links, hang out with each other. I'll try and make moderators as we go, but we will be back with you. If you have questions, please let me know for Mobang. His name is Tim. If you have not checked out his channel, please do.
So how long were you Guard?
28 years. Because 2.5 years in active duty, the wife didn't like it, so I pilot chase out. That's the program that you can get out of active duty.
Yeah.
Join the Guard. And then, you don't have to serve the whole term, 4 years.
So did you work anywhere else during that time?
Oh, yeah. We we TDY everywhere. I mean, wherever they need us to go do mission, we just go. I mean, I used to have a KC-135, which is a tanker.
Yeah.
It's the it's
Cool.
the it's a
Oh,
gas
so you were
station. in the
full-time
sky.
active guard.
Yep.
Okay, I see. So you weren't weekend warrior guard.
I was weekend, but then I got hired on as a full-time technician.
Nice.
It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
You know,
no,
I
no.
actually when I retire, I actually have 2 retirement technician and the guard.
Nice. Well,
Very
see,
nice.
I knew you could be guard, or you could be active guard.
Hey, you know me. If it's
Yeah.
about money, at the end, I'm in it. Man.
Because you about more bang for your buck.
That's right.
Oh, cool. So do you have children?
Yeah, I got 2 boys,
2 boys?
26, 24.
Uh-huh. Nice. How are
Still
they doing?
mooching at home. Still being a bum at home. So
Failure
actually
to
they work.
launch.
They work, but they can't support themselves, so they still mooching at home. You know.
Well, no, and a lot of kids that age who have a job, and if they're the only one in the house, if it's solely them, they can't afford to live.
I know that,
A lot of
especially
them-
in California, impossible.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Wait.
house. See the house way back there?
yeah.
They sold for 1.2 million. Like they crazy. Those people crazy to buy that much.
Oh, absolutely.
But
And
you
and
notice
they-
that's across the street from where he's at, if that tells you anything.
but it is really crazy. And we're all on the kids about failure to launch and stuff like that. But where did they launch to? Move into a little tiny apartment with 5 other guys.
That's why I tolerated them to be here. I told them the deal is you stay here, but you need to save all the money you make and invest them. And then when there's an opportunity to buy a real estate or land, you need to invest that money. Don't invest it. I mean, stock is okay, but they're very volatile, you know.
Yeah, and you wake up in the morning and half your fortune's gone. That happens with stock all the time. But yeah, well, that's cool. So did your kids go to university or anything? What are they doing?
Oh, but they better damn well. I fully pay for them. I give them a choice. You either go to work or you go to school. I will pay for the whole time. So, but I say only 4 years. Anything after that is on you.
You're right.
So my son right now, he's doing his master degree because he figured out, the job he didn't like, so he went back to school, pay his
Yeah.
own way.
Yeah,
That's awesome. That's awesome.
that's cool. So what's your next big trip?
Oh, that's gonna be the M22. I don't know. I might do right now. Death Valley is too hot. I
Yeah.
might wait until it's cooled down a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, if you get up north, it's cool at night, at least, even when it's hot in the daytime.
Oh, it's still hot during daytime. So,
Yeah, I don't like the heat.
but this year my goal is to finish my state capital run, which I've been doing for the last 2 years. It take a while, but
Ah.
this year I will finish it.
So you'll
How many-
hit. You'll by the end of the year you'll be at every capital in the continental U.S.
Oh, before M22 I will be done because I'm gonna go do auto state because I swing back into Michigan.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
So
I
you-
travel fast. I do
Okay.
900 miles a day. I don't mess around driving, man. I
He's
get
like-
there in 2 days.
He's like, kids, look, quick! There went another state. We were in there.
No, that's no kidding. I go to the state capital. I stand around the middle, do a 360 around. Here it is. All right, see
Crazy
you
time,
later.
Rob. Yeah, we stopped. We stopped at the gas station. We all went potty. We went on our way.
That was great, Tim. Here it is. Bye. Oh, that was awesome.
So how many have you done so far? How many states?
So 48, 35. So I got 13 states left at Northeast.
Oh,
And they all small.
that's
Those
why you
states
said
are
that,
small.
right?
I
why
can
you
knock
said
them
that.
out in 3 days.
Yeah, you can hit 5 a day, right?
Yeah.
Hi, Jill. How are you? You guys
And
are
Jay
funny.
says, "Are you going to finish the 4 corners this year?"
Maybe because one of the corners here, San Diego. So Knock is the next one, and then the other one is Key West.
Key West.
I probably have to fly out there. I'm not gonna drive. So that's one of the thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna travel in the carry-on luggage with everything I need. I get there, I will rent a SUV and then set it up my camping there and then travel. So I don't have to drive.
Cool.
There you go.
Yeah, I think people have forgotten about driving and the roads in between and the things you see.
Oh, it's take a long time to go to the East Coast from the West. So it's better option. You can fly there and then drive there and travel.
Yeah, cool idea. Cool idea. So, what's been your favorite place that you've gone? Hi, Ringo. What's your favorite place that you've gone?
In the state?
Yeah.
The
Uh,
state
I don't know.
you
I
like
have.
the best.
What
I don't.
destination was the best?
Hmm. See, I don't see everything yet, so I don't know. I kind of like. I probably would like Northeast because it's those are the original 13 states, so they're more history there. I love look at history stuff. Statue, monument, all that.
Well,
Nice.
doing
You know
metal
what? It
detecting,
had to
that's
be
one of
that.
the best places.
You know where the Civil War fighting is with
Mm-hmm.
where they slaughter each other.
Over that way.
Gettysburg?
People charge through the farm
Yeah,
and try
over
to
that
get to
way.
the hill. I love that. Gettysburg? Is it Gettysburg?
Yeah.
Gettysburg.
Yes. I love that place.
I don't know,
It's
Mobang. It's over there.
I'm weird. When I stand at something that have monument value like that, I have that feel weird that I'm actually there. I can't imagine how it feels to be at that time.
Yeah, that had to be really scary at that time. But you've been in the military, so that has to be something. Have you fought in any of the wars?
Mm, yes and no. Because
Well,
I was in Iraq and I'm not really in Iraq, but I support all the
yeah.
missions that go in Iraq
Right,
because the
like-
tanker will have to pump up the fighter jet and the bomber to go before they go in. They do their thing, then they come back out and need fuel so they can fly home. Did
Yeah,
you know
right.
that the B-52 fly straight from the state, go to Iraq, bomb the crap out of them, and then go back home without
Oh, I didn't
nonstop?
know that. Yeah.
But that's our job is to make sure those planes have fuel to keep flying.
Yeah, and the right fuel and the right everything, right?
Yeah, we were working 24/7 for 4 months straight.
Oh, that's hard.
I mean, I don't work 24/7. We have 3 shifts that we rotate.
Yeah. I get it.
You work
But the
4 day
crew-
night, and then you off for 2 days, then you switch to 4 day day, and it's kind of jacked up the way you sleep, but it's part of being military.
Yeah. They don't want you to get too comfortable with sleeping in the military.
Oh no, I had a grand time there. I make it work.
Good deal. Yeah, I think my favorite state so far, my favorite destination is home. Which sounds weird. Because every time I go out and I go venturing and I go driving and I see the most beautiful things and everything else, but then something about driving back into the driveway at home. You know what I mean? Is
Not me. The dry
Right.
hump, that means there's work waiting for me to be done.
Yes.
Well, me too, but it's still just something about coming
That's the
home.
last place I want to go is where I grew up, man.
Yeah, so see, for me, I'm not ready to be a full-time vanner yet. But
Nah,
I
I
want to
can't.
start going out, right? Because I still really love that home. And I think
Yeah.
someone will always be in my home. So it'll work out good. Hi, Walmart Scratcher. Okay, sorry.
I mean, home doesn't mean to be have to be a house. It have to be a home base. You
Yeah.
have to have
You know-
the root
Yeah.
somewhere.
You're,
You know how
you're
your
not
heart,
homeless, you're houseless.
you know how your heart is already set somewhere? I haven't been out yet long enough to have my heart become the vehicle that I'm in.
Mm.
So I'm sure once I'm traveling enough, that'll change. But I haven't made that step yet. Right? Because I still have minor children at home. I have two 16-year-olds and a 15-year-old at home.
Mm.
So this is still home. But I think
Yeah.
once they get out and once I start venturing more, then wherever my trailer is, my rig is, whatever, will start being home. But I haven't made that leap yet. I haven't even bought the trailer yet. So
Yeah, it's true. Home, you comfortable at home.
yeah.
So, but I love to travel though. I mean, I
Oh.
still gonna travel. But
I actually so like driving better than flying. I'm not afraid to fly or anything like that. Flying's very good, very efficient. Okay, get you from A to B. But it's like you pop up in the air and you pop down somewhere else, and it's no feeling of distance or in between or what's going on in between.
Did you ever drive all the way to the East Coast, Kelly?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, after the second time I drive, like, man, this is torturing. It's so
Well,
long.
yeah, and because my two boys do taekwondo,
Mm,
so we did a lot of driving, especially when they were little, because of, it was always four of us going places, and then after you start doing airfare a lot, that's four of you. Um,
yeah.
yeah, it's a long drive. It's a very long drive, but I do like driving.
So,
You
Mike Mobang, do you think that you'll ever get out of the van size that you're in and get an actual camper van? Do you think you'll ever do that?
Uh, I don't have the justification yet for now.
Okay.
So right now the wife doesn't want to travel yet.
Yeah.
She still like to stay at home, take care of the boys. So I don't know. Until she travel, then I will eventually upgrade to a full RV Class C.
Right. Oh, bigger. Okay. Bigger than a van.
Yeah, I don't want to tow anything. I just want one single unit, and then have a electric bike, so that way we can travel, local area without
E-bikes.
having.
Yeah, buddy.
Cool, great idea. Yeah, when you have a wife and two kids at home, it's still home. You can't make that real change yet either. I don't think.
Yeah, sometimes I want to go for a whole month on the road, but it's kind of hard. Like,
It's hard. Yeah, I get that.
How long you plan on being gone this time?
2-3 weeks, depend on how it feel.
Yeah.
I don't plan out my schedule. When I feel like okay, I still can go. Then if something not coming up at home soon, then I just keep going.
There you go.
Nice. At least
That's
that gives
awesome.
you some freedom. Yeah, to travel and do. Let's see. Any questions you guys have yet? I've been trying to keep half an eye on that. So what any big projects do you have coming up next, or do you have your van pretty much set the way you like it right now?
Yeah, I have some crazy idea going on. I want to get one of those used pop up RV
Pop up tent.
and make hot world for them, not pop up.
Oh,
So
Oh, make it hard.
when you
world.
climb them up, they become a accordion and open up the hard world instead of fabric.
right.
Oh,
So
you
that'll
still want it
be
to, but you still want it to open close. Just no canvas.
Yep, no canvas.
Just
I don't
throw
want
hard
bear
wall.
no getting in.
So I have a question. Besides traveling in the van, what's your favorite hobby?
Pew pew.
Yeah.
Guns? You like?
You know,
Nice.
I have an extensive collection of World War II firearm that I've been
Nice.
collecting for the years.
Nice.
Yeah, you heard of an M1 Garand?
Oh, absolutely. I have one.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love go plinking, but it get expensive.
It does.
Cool thing to collect.
Joe wants to know if you usually travel alone. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, that's all I do. Nobody gonna do crazy stuff like I do. So.
Well, apparently there are a lot of people who want to do.
There's
it.
actually a lot of us, Tim.
Kids.
Wow.
Just not your wife and kids.
Here's a trivia for you. How many Asian you actually see out there being nomad?
I'm new to the nomad community.
Not too many.
No.
Well, you see a lot of Asian wives with
Yep.
with military retirees, but the men usually are not Asian.
No.
No. But I see a lot of wives.
Yeah, so I hope soon your wife wants to go with you.
Now, where's your wife
Mhm.
from?
Vietnam.
Okay. Did you know her before she come over?
It's a funny story. She used to be my dad and her dad was friends before she moved over.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And then when she came over, we were neighbor. And then we went to the same college, so we was college schoolmate.
Right.
And then when I went to join the military, and then like, okay, who I want to get married to, and then she's the one that I think will fit me. So, and even when I sent the letter, opened my heart, and she thought I was joking with her.
He married the girl.
and how long ago was that?
92,
Okay.
so 30 years ago.
Yeah, a couple years.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's awesome.
That is. It's really nice. Other hobbies besides guns and running away and camping.
Well, Danny
I
says
don't really have any hobby except whatever I see that broken, I fix it. I mean,
you like
even
to
if I
go
don't know
tinker
how,
on things.
yeah, if I don't know how, I will read up on book or watch on YouTube and let me try it out. Did you know I never changed out a timing belt in the engine before my life, and I actually watched YouTube and did it myself.
Good.
Wow, that's awesome.
Danny D says,
Very
out of
awesome.
all the places you traveled, what's your favorite?
I don't have any. I mean, it's places have its own beauty and its own meaning to me. So I don't have favorite places.
That's a fair answer.
But you know what? I do have favorites in Europe though. When I was in Rome, I was in Italy. I love Rome. Rome just oozing with history and the feeling when you stand on that rock.
Did you feel like a gladiator?
Yeah.
That was classic. Oh, that's awesome. That was classic.
Oh, fun. Very fun. So where did you learn to cook so good?
I don't cook. I just throw stuff together and just. I don't know why you
That's
there.
not what-
I really love the egg roll.
Oh,
You know,
are
I don't-
famous for your egg rolls. I haven't even had one, and you're famous for them.
Well, when I grew up, right?
Yeah.
Usually when mom cooking, and I'm the only child, and then if you want to eat, you gotta help her doing stuff. So I would watch what she put in the ingredient, and then over time I just remember, and then I'm the roller, so I'm always rolling an egg roll. So I'm getting pretty good at it.
Good deal.
Are you gonna make them this time, or just secretly buy them at Walmart or something?
No, Walmart don't have that crap, man. You're not gonna find that anywhere, man.
No, he's gonna make
This
them.
is home. This is home ingredient.
That's awesome.
My first husband was from Vietnam.
Really?
Yeah. And when his mom and dad came home, the food came over. We got his mom and dad here. The food was amazing.
Yeah.
You can't go to a
It's all-
Vietnamese restaurant and eat it like it's at home. It's really good.
It's all about flavor, texture.
Mhm.
Once you bite into the food, you have to figure out what's in there. There's so much stuff mixed in there. Like,
Yeah. We used to have one of my favorite things was the oxtail soup.
oh,
Yeah.
that's a good stuff. And then
I'm vegan now, so I wouldn't eat the oxtail. But even then, I wouldn't eat the oxtail too fatty. But the noodles and the vegetables and daikon radish in the soup, the daikon radish put in it and stuff like that. So
pho is not that hard to make.
I know. I just don't cook anymore.
No.
No, I'm actually. It's really funny because I'm actually a really good cook. And my mom says, one day somebody's going to figure that out about you, Kelly. Because I up until 10 years ago, maybe 20 years ago, I used to cook all the time. I did the big family dinners. 7 people over for Thanksgiving was normal. And everything was made from beginning to end, scratch. It was a whole day of cooking before you actually cooked, right? Week of preparing, and so I can cook really well. I just don't do it anymore. I don't have any enjoyment in it anymore.
Carol,
So I don't.
Carol asks, have you been back to Vietnam? And if you have been, when and how and all, how was it?
Believe it or not, I haven't been back yet. You know why? For a while, the wife will never let. Vietnamese wife will never let their husband go back to Vietnam alone.
Oh,
Oh, love you long time.
No, they're afraid you might come back with a younger wife. So,
That's what I say.
yeah.
Okay.
but now she doesn't care. But I haven't had a right time. I don't have any more relatives over there. I do, but we haven't been in contact, so we're kind of distant now.
Yeah,
But I will go back once I'm done here, my travel here, and then I will go back and actually visit it once. And I will fly to the northern part of Vietnam, and then take the bus tour down, always zigzag down to the south.
Oh, yeah, it'll be a good
So,
trip.
so you won't travel alone, probably? You'll probably take the tour?
Yeah, they have those bus tour that
Yeah.
you can stop at a certain city, and then you can do whatever, and then the next day that same bus from the company will stop there, and then you jump up and go to the next destination you want.
Oh, so you can stop every day wherever you want to.
Yep. You buy that whole ticket for the whole trip, and then it's like one of those pass. You
Yeah.
go up and
So there is that part of you that wants to see it again. That little part of you that wants to know.
oh yeah, I do. It's not time yet. See, the problem right now I have, I'm blind in one eye because of retina detachment, and then this eye is not that great anyway. So I want to make sure I visit all the state here in the state, just in case, if I lose my eyesight, and I have no regret, unless I already see everything in the state.
Nice. Yeah. My girls went to Vietnam. They went to visit Vietnam in their late teens. This is just after it opened. So they went there in Paris and a few other places, and they came back changed. Because they've also gone with the church to Thailand once too, and came back really different, really changed.
Oh, there's a lot to see in Asia.
Right. I think you need to go back, and you need to, because they were in the neighborhoods where their dad grew up with their dad. And I think they need to go back because, you're born here, and I don't care even if you're poor, you're born privileged just because you're born here. Okay. As opposed to some of the other countries that Vietnam's doing really great now, but it wasn't when they were there. And it's
they're still part of the country that's dirt poor.
Yeah, there is, but they're doing better. My ex-husband goes back all the time, but he married a Vietnamese lady and brought her back. So really nice lady, and they've had 2 kids. But he wanted them to see where he was from, and it just seeing the neighborhoods are very different than the tourist destinations. Shall we call it that? Very different. And he went back and took them through the neighborhoods. So great trip. Girls had a life-changing trip. So it's important.
Oh yeah.
Maybe one of your sons will want to go back sometime, or not go back, but go there sometimes to see.
So did you ever take martial arts or anything when you were in Vietnam as a kid?
Yeah, my parents, they cheap, man. They don't spend money for me. They don't let me learn music. They don't let me do it.
I'm not talking about a lot of the cultures. They teach it in the family anyway.
No, we not all Vietnamese know, martial arts stuff. You have to pay money to learn all that.
Yeah, it's not the same as like Korea and stuff where it's in their schools.
No.
Yeah. Let's see. What other questions have we for you? Tell us one thing you feel it's important for us to know about you.
Nah, I got nothing important.
Now, come on, one thing you do too. Mopang, come on. You're a contributing part of this community.
Then what's the one thing that sets you apart from everybody else?
Yes, makes you different.
Is it?
I can make something out of nothing, as long as I see something that I need to get to have.
Crafty.
I can scrap it up and make it something out of it.
That is good, actually. That's an amazing skill to have.
That is. That's an excellent quality.
Yeah.
Amazing skill. When I was I guess part of it, because when I was in Malaysia, you have to scrap up whatever you have in the island to build what you need.
Yeah.
So we got that. We have nothing. We find a level lot. So we start gathering stuff. Those big trees when they chop down for firewood.
Yeah.
A lot of young guys, to reduce the weight, they strip the bark off, right? So what I do, I was 15, I was young. Those guys, 18, 19, they're more stronger than me. So, but I can't take wood home. So I take the bark and I make them into plank like that. And that's become the wall of my hut. Okay. And we actually using those cheap plastic string that we braided like your hair, make it stronger. That's how you attach it into the whole structure. And I actually make that hut really comfortable. Like the sun, we have a tarp, blue tarp.
Right.
We save up all the cardboard, slide them up so it's shady and cool during daytime. It was a comfortable little hut for 3 people. It was only like, I would say about 15 by 15 feet.
Yeah.
Square.
Nice.
Cool. That's like a superpower talent.
And that's why being here. my living space in it become multiple use because I'm used to doing that with that hut. You know,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
what's the word? Resourceful.
Yeah.
That's the big word.
Yes.
Yep.
But,
Resourceful and crafty.
but yeah, it's more than resourceful because you can see nothing and make it into something. And a lot
Yeah.
of us,
All the
a lot of us can't even get that picture to do
and the
it.
stuff I hear that I build in my van, I only use the jigsaw and the drill. That's it. That's the only two power tool I need.
Nice.
And I literally can build anywhere as long as I bring those two tools with me.
That is really cool.
Well,
Superpower.
I just got a skill saw 6 months ago. That's all I had for a long time was my drill and my jigsaw. That's it.
You know what? What'll be nice to have another the circular saw, the berry one. That'd be perfect. I mean, that's more straight line for me.
I'll let you play with it in M22. It's in my van.
Tommy
Damn
has
it! You know,
fun.
you let me play, so I had to buy one, don't you?
Yeah. That's why.
They'll become essential equipment. Oh, you guys are funny.
But you know, one of my good trait is I love to help people. Cause a lot of time it get me in trouble with the wife. Say, why you keep helping people? Because I feel good about it, and it make them feel good. Why not? If I have the ability, I have the time. Why not?
Yeah, no, I think if more people had that attitude of helping people just to help people, the world would be better.
So you know the words Dweenwee?
The what?
Dweenwee?
Really no.
Dweenwee. The guys I used to work with from they were Laotian and North Vietnamese. They used to say Ging Kao, got rice, and they would say Duin Wee. They called the one because back then I was skinny. I wasn't like that, but the one guy was fat, and they called him Duin Wee. And I said, "What's Duin Wee?" They said, "Fat boy."
Oh, it must be another language because Vietnamese doesn't say that.
Yeah,
Must
that's
be
probably-
Laotian. Okay.
Yeah, Laotian.
Because Vietnamese would say bé bự. That's a fat boy, bé bự.
Awesome. Boo.
I had to.
Oh, that's funny.
More questions, Tommy. You're here to help me with questions.
Your mom and dad.
Well, they passed away.
Okay.
Mom passed away a few years ago. Dad is like back when my first son was born, 96. So, cause he was a smoker,
Yeah.
and the dude, he have emphysema. He's still smoking with a freaking oxygen tube on his nose. I'm like, dude,
Right.
you crazy? You can get blown up.
And blow up everybody in the house.
You know what? You know what he say?
Uh.
What's the worst can happen? I just die.
So
He was
when
already dying
you
in
guys
it.
came over, did they learn English too, or just was Vietnamese the language of the house?
Dad speak English well, so he came over here and he went and worked for DMV, the Department of Motor Vehicle.
Mhm.
Okay.
Actually, before that, when people first come here as refugee, we get sent to a school, technical school, to learn trade, so that way you can integrate yourself in.
Right.
And Dad went for electronic technician, but then the program manager there say, back then, Dad was not Howard. His name was not Howard. But anyway, we're gonna address. Hey, Howard, you speak English well, and you seem like administration. Why don't you work for us as like one of the counselor? So he worked for them for a while.
Yeah.
So that, and then she know that DMV opened up. So you said, hey, Howard, DMV opened up. Why don't you go, apply there? Because this program is just temporary. It's not going to be here forever. Only here when the funding's still there. So he went and worked for DMV, and then he retired from there.
Yeah.
And then
did you
he
pick
retired. The separate, he retired. It's about a year or two later, he passed away. That's the sad part of it. That's why I don't want to retire at 60 something. I made it a goal. I will retire at 55 or less, which came true. So that way I still have at least 10 years, 11 years of doing what I want to do before.
Yeah. Actually, a lot of men that happens to. It happens a lot with men. Well, women too, but mostly men. Is that they retire and within 6 months to 5 years they're dead.
Yep. Yeah, that's a sad part.
Yeah, and they've never done anything except got up and gone to work and got up and gone to work.
Yep. That's what my parents do. That's all they do. The furthest they ever traveled was San Francisco.
Ooh,
Dad
big
actually flew to Florida, but just only one trip. But the rest of the time, 20, 30 years here, they never travel anywhere. They just work all their life. But we struggle. We don't know English, so it's hard to. I struggle too. But then eventually, I figure what my niche is,
Yeah.
and I go from there.
So you said something about them calling your dad Howard. So how did you get the name Tim? Did you pick it? They pick it? Your dad picked
Well,
it? Who?
my dad Vietnamese name is Hao, Hau. So Hao was almost the same.
Okay.
Then mom is Than is like Tan, and then he give her the name Tammy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then me is Tin, Think.
Mm-hmm.
And for the longest time when I go to school, nobody can pronounce it. They call me Think, told me
Yeah,
Thing.
It's
So
all
finally, dad give me Timothy. But I hate Timothy.
letters.
Why every time somebody call me Timothy, I feel like I'm a little kid. So I always told people to call me Tim.
So we'll be sure to always call you Timmy. No,
Timmy's okay. Don't call me Timothy. That's mean you in trouble or something.
trouble. Yeah, Timothy means you're in trouble. Right? Yeah.
And the meaning almost the same. Tin means calm, tranquility. Timothy is the same way. So the meaning almost the same.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, cool.
So say your Vietnamese name again.
Tin,
Tongue. Like that?
tin, tin,
Tongue. Am I close?
tin.
Tongue. Am I close?
See? Nope.
No, it's
See?
Ton.
Blue
Tongue.
eyes. It's never going to happen.
Yeah. No. Vietnamese language is very hard.
It
The
is.
spelling, by just adding a little bit dot slash over here, it become a totally different meaning. And if you don't sound it right, it just means something else.
Yeah. Yeah. And it can mean something else drastically. So you're embarrassed.
So it's Ton.
Right?
Okay.
So do you speak any other languages?
Spanish.
Nice. That's helpful.
Well, I had no choice. I went to high school and they give me a choice of French or Spanish, right?
They didn't
And
let
I
you
actually
sit down?
I choose Spanish, but somehow I ended up in French. And I just stuck it out for 2 weeks, like, oh hell no, get me out of here. This is bullshit stuff.
Yeah, well, you don't use French. Well, you don't
The
use French
teacher-
as much as Spanish. Spanish is their second language here, so you use that more.
Because Spanish, the pronunciation of the alphabet sound almost the same as my language.
Yeah.
So like A, B, C, D, it's almost the same. So it's easy for me. So that's why I took it for 3 years in high school, even though I don't need to do 2.
I
Yeah.
bet
Listen,
that's German.
It's an easy A, so I took it for 3 years.
Yeah. Okay, Carol said, did you go to college and what did you study?
I went to college. I was gonna study to become civil engineering, but then I was married and I have kids, and things didn't go right with us, so I quit and I become a mailman. But at the same time, I still go to school at night to pursue my bachelor. Like it took me 10 years, but I finished in
Yeah.
business with the information technology stuff, which useless anyway.
Yeah.
But I want to graduate and walk, so that way my kids see it, and that's my expectation from them. Like college is the minimum you got to finish.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Get that. I get that.
I know that used to be really important. I know times are changing. It's not a lot of people aren't focusing on that as much as they are just going straight for the field they want.
Yeah, it's for
lot of
me
tech
now. College
schools.
become a bullshit stuff. Just extract money from the student. That's all.
Exactly what I'm saying is now they just they want to find a technical school to get what they want and forget the rest.
Nobody teach them technical school, even in high school. I remember when I was in high school, they teach you auto shop, wood shop,
Yes.
welding, electronic, all that stuff. Drafting, remember?
Drafting, and now everything's CAD.
Yep.
Yeah. I have an uncle who got timed out of architecture just because, he was pre-CAD. And everything's CAD now, and he's just like the old man who can't figure it out. So,
Ah.
and then I have a son-in-law who's an architect, and it's all CAD. So all his artistic abilities don't matter at all anymore because it's all about dot point connecting. It's all
But
different.
still it requires your imaginary because you look at certain things. It's we look at 2 dimension, but the item is 3 dimension. You have to kind of imagine what it looked like behind that thing.
Yes,
Right.
yeah.
God.
But you have to be able to make that jump to technology with lots of things now. And that's really hard for people. Yeah, I don't focus for my kids. I don't focus on college at all.
Hey, whatever work for them.
I have
Because I know
7
my
kids.
kids, they don't do manual labor. So like the only thing you get to do is go college, become a desk jock. Desk jockey.
I have 7 kids, and they all went a different route. But at the end, they're successful human beings. So what do I care?
Hey, whatever. If you can feed yourself, more power, man. Whatever you do,
Right.
you support yourself. There's honor in that.
Yeah. And the piece of paper, they figured out the piece of paper doesn't always help you.
No.
So you go to college when you know what you want to do, and if you need college to do it.
That's it.
And if that's the case, you got to figure out how to pay for that. Because I love you, and sorry.
Yeah.
I have 7 kids. I don't have 2. And 4 of them have been doing really good. The 3 youngest ones just aren't there yet to do really good. They're doing good in their world. They're on the way. The boys are want to be.
Whatever you. There's a lot of blue collar job that pay much better, and you can have your own business. I don't know why.
I don't think any of my kids will be. They'll own a business. They'll own something. They'll won't work for anybody. They just the other 4 are different, but these last 3, they have more of an entrepreneurial spirit.
Yep.
And
How many miles on your van?
110. I bought it with 95.
Oh, you bought it with 95?
You need to go some more. That's not very many.
Come on, this is a long haul. What's the hurry?
I don't know. Life passes quick. For some people, quicker.
Well, that's what he's telling you. He's trying to slow down.
He's trying to slow down. Life is like the end of a toilet paper roll. Closer to the end you get, the faster it turns. Anyway. Let's see. What else?
You like to go fishing?
Huh?
I used to, but
I didn't
yeah, I don't fish anymore.
No fishing? Oh, okay. Metal detecting?
Actually, you know what? I was watching. I forgot what his channel, but I was like, that's interesting. You actually clean it up in Rimo and then find some coin chain and stuff like that. It's fun. It's killing time. It's a good hobby.
Well, yeah, I haven't started metal detecting yet, but that's one of the things I like is to be able to go in and I will do metal detecting. It's on my list to do, but to me it's fascinating.
You can play with it at M22, Tim. I said you can play with it at M22.
New hobby.
I forgot about his name, his channel, but he was like a certain number. He know what it is, like 25. Oh, that's a dime.
25 is a dime.
Like, oh, that's a quarter.
25 and 26 is a dime. 29 is a quarter. He was using a Mind Lab. If he said 25 was a dime, that's a Mind Lab metal detector.
Yep. Isn't that interesting? See, I like that.
If you go back 2 years ago, you can watch my channels. I'll call it out by the number and I'll tell you what it is I'm gonna pick up.
I like about magnet fishing is first of all, you're cleaning up the environment. Okay? But second of all, you're throwing it in and you never know what you're going to get out. And it's a process. It's not like that because I never get money. Well, I have gotten a few coins, but that doesn't count. It shouldn't have happened. But I like the adventure of it's sort of like fishing, but I don't have to kill any animals. So rock on.
I just realized Raleigh was in here. Roland Keith. He's from Australia. Hi, Raleigh.
Hi, Roland. How are you? And Diggins in too. And Plugs is here, of course. Hi, Plugs. Yeah. I'm going to get Mobang. I really appreciate you doing this because the more people who will do this, the more questions that'll come to our mind and we'll get better at this. You're only third interview.
So what's your wife's favorite thing to get out and do with you?
We used to go hiking a lot. But now she's slowed down, so A lot of even we used to hike with another couple all the time,
Yeah.
but they get older and their knee is not as good anymore, so we don't do as often, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you guys
Yeah, I
ever
love.
go out and get ice cream together?
Man, we're too old for that.
What?
Never too old for that.
How are you too old to go get an ice cream cone? When you
Hey,
go
if
inside tonight, look at her and ask her, "Hey, you want to go get ice cream cone?"
And
if I ask her that, like, you crazy? I'm not going out that heat.
Ah!
I don't know, man. Right now, she's having a hot flash because she run the central AC and she
yeah,
all run the window AC at the same time. And like, are you okay? I'm freezing my butt over here,
I magnet
and you
mentioned.
cranking 2 AC in the house.
No, Tim, seriously, Tim, it is an issue. I mean, I'll just sit here and all of a sudden sweat will be just pouring out of everywhere. You know, I'm 58 years old and it's like, oh my gosh, all of a sudden. And nothing's been there to embarrass me. It's just a hormone switch. It is a
That's
real
what I'm
thing.
saying. And Tommy want me to go ask her go eat ice cream, man.
You might ask him what he did wrong. You want to tell me first?
Yep,
We get
yep,
ice cream? What the
She'll
hell
look at
did
you
you
and say,
tell me?
"Why? What did you do?"
yep.
Yeah, why? What did you do?
Hey, after 30 years of marriage, you don't even have to talk. You just look, and you got that look back. Like, shit, we're not
That's
dealing
all
with
women. That's all women. They look like that.
that.
They all got mental pause.
Be nice, Tommy. Be nice. I can kick you out.
That's true. She could kick you out.
And they don't like the truth.
The truth is your version of it. And you know what it is? By this time in my life, I'm used to, my kids will tell you this, that I can slap him across the face on the inside of the room. So I just give him the look and it's like,
Mhm. Yep.
it's that mommy look. And it comes out sometimes.
Oh.
Hey, that's exactly what I don't want to deal with. When I ask her something, and she give me that look like, "Don't fuck with me." Did I say that?
No, it's okay. I know what you're saying.
Oh my gosh.
But that's the truth. I've
Okay,
also-
so there's no husband-wife activities. We got that covered. Okay, we're good.
Damn right, Skippy.
no dating. No dating.
Nope, that's off
Yeah.
the books.
Yeah.
Oh, see, Asian couple, same as white couple.
Hey, you get to a certain age, like, okay, you do you, I do me.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Oh,
yes,
hey,
MJ, she could.
Angie
MJ
wants
says you
me
can
to
always send
you
him to the basement.
Like you do me.
Mhm.
Question: how old is Tim? Tim, how old are you?
I'm 58.
He's
I'm
same age as
I'm
me.
born in 1964. I'm the last of the baby boomer.
Same as me. What a great age.
I thought the baby boomers were 66.
Nope.
No, 64 is the last year.
Mhm. Yep. You know what? My mom and me are baby boomers. My mother and I are from the same generation.
So your mom's only like 12 years older than you?
No, she's 18 years older than me.
Oh.
Same generation. We're baby boomers. I think she's like the beginning and I'm the very end, but that's not the point.
Wow.
Yeah, Mary, hot flashes. Hot flashes are a very, very big problem.
Cat says you're just a mere pup too.
Me too. We're just young.
You know, you're young, you're a pup.
Yeah, I hope to be living for.
That's what Kathy Klein says. I mean,
I'm gonna live to 100
Kathleen
at
Klein.
least. So that's what I'm working my life into. Is the last little, what this transition I'm making now to YouTube and magnet fishing and cleaning up the environment and stuff, and soon to be traveling around and meeting people. This is my last transition for my life. Now, of course, there'll be a point where the kids lock me up, I'm sure, but you know, till
Oh.
that point.
What's your favorite food?
Oh yeah, favorite food.
I don't have favorite food. Whatever tastes good, I'm good. I'm down.
I mean, you don't like pizza?
Depend. If I'm drinking beer, pizza is good.
Okay. What's your favorite drink?
Oh, drink? I only drink. If I'm gonna drink beer, it's gonna be Heineken. I get there quicker. You know, why drink the diluted stuff? You know?
What's your favorite non-alcoholic drink?
Uh,
Iced tea, soda.
Actually, Coke is my favorite, but
Coke,
it's
yeah.
bad.
Yeah, yeah.
You ever seen what Coke do to a penny?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I drink iced tea, 90% iced tea, but I love Coke. Yep.
Yeah. Of the sodas, Coke has to be my favorite, but that's like when I'm having a wild night out because I don't drink alcohol. I'm allergic to it.
Well,
So-
next time you're on your trip, Tim, and you go in a gas station and you're gonna get a soda,
Oh
you-
yeah,
you don't.
that's
you know, when you get
how I stay awake.
right. But check this out. You know how you can just go up and just like put a tiny bit in your cup, take and get a tiny bit of Mountain Dew and get a tiny bit of Dr. Pepper. I call it Dr. Dew.
Mm,
Dr.
I call
Pepper
that
Mountain- Just
that's
put it half and half,
suicide.
just a little bit. Just try. Try that.
Actually, Mountain Dew is supposed to be worse than Coke.
Oh yeah, Mountain Dew will keep you up.
Yeah.
Actually, when I drive, I eat sunflower seed. That
Yeah.
keeps me.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people do that. I usually eat pretzels.
Wow,
those little
Zaxxon.
pretzel sticks.
TMI.
Honey, Zaxxon, not that kind of Coke, sweetie. If you snorted this Coke, it would hurt.
You read what he said, Mobang?
I don't see chat. The problem, I'm on the phone. If I touch anything, remember the last time I knocked
yeah,
myself? I'm not touching anything.
I am Jackson says, I love Coke and hookers myself, but to each his own. Like cocaine and hookers. TMI,
Oh.
Jackson. That's too expensive anyway. That's a real waste of money, buddy.
I used to be so naive though back in the day. If a hooker says something about Coke, I'd walk up and hand her a Coke. A drink.
Oh, I like
Oh.
Dr. Pepper too, Magnet Mission. And hey, Magnet Mission, how about Mr. Pibb?
Hmm.
Anybody seen Mr. Pibb anymore?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like Mr. Pibb and Dr. Pepper too on occasion. But when everybody's drinking, my go-to drink is a Coke.
But see, to drink
Cat
Dr.
says you've been
Pepper or
known to try
Mr. Pepper,
bourbon.
Mhm.
I had to have a full stomach. If I drink those
Is
two
that it?
with empty stomach, not good.
Oh, It's supposed to
Cat
have
says you've been
bourbon.
known to drink some bourbon.
have
You
you
drink
been known
bourbon?
to drink bourbon?
Tim?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cat,
says you've been known
Cat
to drink
says you've
bourbon.
been known to have bourbon.
Yeah, a few times. I know my limit. I got a
Cat,
couple shots.
Cat. He doesn't remember, Cat. According to her, you have.
If you're going to drink liquor, what's your favorite liquor drink?
I don't know. It's weird. I grew up with that drink. You know how like that tell you to go buy a drink from the liquor store?
Yeah.
Well, not here, but yeah.
On the way home, I take a little sip here and there, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was 7 Crown. It was my favorite one, younger year.
Yeah.
But again, I get older. I drink cognac, Napoleon cognac.
I love cognac. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
The more expensive the bottle is, the less hangover you have in the morning. you know.
Absolutely. I love cognac. I love cognac and brandy. Yes.
I do Coke.
The good,
Yeah.
the decent cognac will cost you about $150 to $200.
Oh,
A
it's
liter.
not Christian Brothers, that's for sure.
It's expensive. I could never spend that kind of money on something that just went down your throat.
You don't chuck it down. You take a
No,
shot
it
each
doesn't
night.
matter. It doesn't matter. Anything that just goes down the throat. No, $150. Forget it. Oh, cheap me just came out.
Cheap you?
Oh, it's good.
Cheap me. Yeah, I can't
Oh,
do that.
too
It's
funny.
lots of money for something like that.
Oh, it's getting dark in here.
You're
I was
getting dark.
wondering why I become dark. There we go.
There you
How
go.
about
Now tell us a spooky story. You got the light.
You got to put the light under here and tell us a scary story. There you go. Yeah, do it. What's the story? Tell us the story. Make it
No.
up.
I don't have no scary story.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So that's a question for you. That's a question for you. So let's just say you were out and I was out and we've had time to kill. I said, let's go check out like a haunted house or the old insane asylum or the old hospitals that are all empty. Would you go in?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But you
Some
know
people-
what?
Some
If,
people are
if
like,
there's a real ghost, man, good luck because I run fast.
Yeah, see with me, if things start moving on their own, I'm out of there.
You,
I'm gone. The table slides across the room, I'm gone. Creepiest thing is in any movie is when the ball bounces down the stairs.
well,
You know,
I don't mind ghosts
I'm out.
as long they're not violent toward you, and
Yeah.
I'm fine. But if they start throwing stuff at you, man, I'm out of here,
Yes.
man.
yes, Raleigh.
Hmm.
Have you ever seen a UFO?
No. Even if I do, I don't even know it.
Wait a
is real.
minute. He looked away. That means he's not telling the
He's
truth.
lying.
He is
He's
Air
lying.
Force.
He can't
No.
tell. He's Air Force.
There's a lie. This lie reflect against the window here. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Oh,
It's
Yeah,
shining.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, you look down and to the right. You lie.
Tim, look at me.
I'm telling you, there's a light here.
You didn't look.
Look at
you
that.
didn't
Look at
look-
that. See the light? See that?
Yeah. Okay,
Tim, you didn't look left. You looked down and to the right.
Tim, wait a minute.
No, it's
no.
opposite. Whenever you're on the screen, it's opposite. See, right now I'm looking
Yeah.
at it.
For all the people who want to know if UFOs are real, at this moment in time, just go, no, they're not real.
Yep. Nope. they're
And
not
they'll
real
all
at
be
all.
happy. Say, no,
They're not real.
They're not real. Okay. And then
We're
they'll
the only human race in the whole universe.
be human,
You don't know
yes.
that.
But you guys are
You
funny.
you don't know that unless you're alien.
Mhm.
Oh, did you come from somewhere else now, Tim? Because you wouldn't know that unless you were alien.
Hey, if
You're
I
an
tell
alien.
you,
If I tell you, I have to kill you.
Oh, my God.
Yay, love it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, we're coming up on an hour here. Anybody have any questions? It's that time of the night.
wow, that
Questions,
quick?
come on up. It went
Yeah, that
quick,
was quick,
didn't it?
huh?
And it
Okay,
was-
so
and
you're
I
not
couldn't
afraid of
see.
ghosts. Do you believe in aliens?
Yes.
Good answer. I'm not,
You
I'm
have
not
to be-
so naive that there's a million.
You have to be a
stars
fool to think that we're
nothing
the only living thing out in this universe, man.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
There's over a million things here, right? Millions of living
Millions
things
of
here.
things
There's
Right.
got to be something somewhere else. Too many stars. Too many stars.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a question for you, Tommy.
Uh-oh.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I'm not saying no. It's a hung jury on that. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Because you know why? They only let you see when they want you let you see. That's why you don't see it yet. I don't see it yet.
Right, right.
I
There's
believe
people that see it. I don't see it.
You know,
When
you
I'm-
have a good point. You have a good point because I didn't see other stuff
Mm.
until the first time that something made me aware. And after that, I think you become more susceptible to seeing it. So you'll see them more often.
But I
that
tell you,
hasn't happened to me with ghosts yet.
I believe, they there, but they only let you see when they want to see. But I feel it. This
Yeah.
house I was in, I told you the story.
Yeah.
I was painting the house at 4 a.m. in the morning. All the window and closed in a small room. And I have that chill, a little breeze going behind my neck. And my hair stand up like, dude. And I know that the lady, the mom of the guy that sell the house live here, and she probably died in the house.
Yeah.
So I told lady, I'm here to make your house look good. So leave me alone, okay? And it
Mhm.
never bothered me again.
Yeah, I absolutely believe in ghosts.
And believe it or not, the rose bush
Mhm.
that I have now is her rose bush, and it's still going.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
So I
Cool.
make sure I keep my promise. I make it look good, make her house look good, so she doesn't bother me.
That's awesome.
That's cool. Thank you for coming and thank you for being up here. You can stay up here. I'm not sending you away.
Nah, thanks for having me. I gotta go. It's hot out here, and I'm in the car, and my neighbor probably was looking weird, like, what the hell is that guy sitting in the car talking to himself?
I so appreciate you, Mobang, and I appreciate you for all the support you give the community and all that stuff. I do. And I so look forward to seeing you in person.
Mo
Sure.
Bang for your bucks, everybody.
Yep. Go check them out. And can you get yourself off or you want me to help you?
I kick myself out. I know how.
Bye,
Bye,
Mo
everyone.
Bang. Love you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, did I put the invitation up there? I did that. So let me also put his channel up there so you guys can go check him out. And who else would like to come up and chat today?
I'm Reptilian Cat. Okay. Nice. I'm glad you established that.
Okay.
Okay, so if anybody asked anything in chat that we missed, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Jackson. I appreciate that. He put the link up. And
He's
all of
on
you
top
guys
of
should,
it.
yeah, all you guys should be blue that I see so far. I shouldn't have missed anybody. But the invitation's out there. If you want to come on out, come on out, up.
Ray Diggs says, I see aliens all the time. He's in California and he's probably talking about Mexicans. Illegal aliens. I know Ray. Ray's making a joke.
Yes. There you go.
Wow,
Okay.
Matt. That makes you the 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Cat, you're so funny. I see dead people all the time. Problem is they haven't died yet.
Ooh.
Ooh. Are they on the death list?
That's cold-blooded right there.
Well, hey. Let me do a upstairs call to see. Thank you,
Don
Mr. Diggs,
says,
for doing
Jill,
that.
get up here tonight.
Are you coming, Jill?
I think that's a great
Anybody
idea. Come on, Jill, get up here for a minute. Because I'm going to the library. Is that good?
He's going to the library for a moment because he was drinking lots of coffee. Goodbye. Go potty. It's okay. So who wants to come up? I see no one in the basement. Let's go, guys. Don't leave me hanging. Let me see if I can order a drink. This is me ordering a drink. Watch how this happens. Oh, here we go. How are you?
Hello, and how are you?
Hey, can you give me a drink of ice water, please? A big thing of ice water.
I'm at Karina's house babysitting.
Oh, I
right
forgot.
now.
Okay, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. I hope that you are too, everyone.
Is that my love?
Well, I guess it ain't grandma, you know.
How are you?
I'm good. Broke my
Yeah.
ribs the other day.
Why'd you do that?
I was pulling out tree stumps at my house, and as I was pulling the stump, I fell straight onto the trunk.
Oh.
All the ribs broke. I got like 8 broken ribs.
Hey,
that's
Ken, how
not
you
good.
doing?
That's painful.
How's it going, Ken? Yeah, I
Good.
know who you are.
How's it going?
You've changed your name like 4 times in the last 6 months.
He always changes his name.
Yeah. Got to keep it interesting. The last time people said it was too long. So, a couple times I had been hacked and had all my videos deleted.
Huh?
So, yeah.
Wow.
That sucks.
That stinks.
Yeah, because I don't have my stuff backed up anywhere.
Well, I don't keep. I use a hand phone for everything, anyways. But
Yeah. Cool.
anyways, how are you guys doing?
We're doing
I'm
good.
doing
I know we need to sit down. I need to get with Kelly and sit down together and make a list of questions that
Yes.
these are what baseline, like 20 baseline questions or something.
Yeah, or more.
I'm
Hours
just
is more
saying,
fun.
if there's time, there's time. When the hour's up, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
When the hour is hacked, it's good riddance, huh?
No.
Well, no,
They're
it's up to you to
invited to
stay or
stay.
not.
But then I invite other people up. at the 1 hour mark, then anybody can come up and talk.
That's right.
And that's how we want this channel to be, so we can start, sharing all the community. Because there's a lot of people who are subscribers, and we still want to put a face with them, right? Still a
Right.
face with the name.
Well, now you know what I look like.
I do.
Yay, boo boo! I have no more here. Yay!
Where's Jill? I thought Jill was coming up.
How did you learn all the voices? Or have you always had the voices?
Always had it. I mean, I used to do cartoon character voices in Singapore, actually. In Indonesia, opening up a Japanese international school there. And every Friday night, I would go to Singapore.
Yeah.
And I would do the anime and cartoon voices for the TV, as well as singing on TV. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I made more money in those 3 days than I made in a whole month, with the school.
That is really cool.
basket.
Hi,
Yay!
Matt.
That's about it. Yay!
I love it. And your channel's so uplifting too, and how you're shouting out people all the time. I really love that.
All right, who's singing?
Not you, Matt. Are
Well,
you singing today,
it's the only one, I guess.
It wasn't
Matt?
me.
And
Yes.
Heck is singing.
It
who
wasn't
else
me.
do we have up here?
Woo.
And then we have Roland.
Raleigh.
Rolling,
What's up, buddy?
rolling, rolling. Keep the dough
There you go, guys.
going.
That's it.
So we have.
Right.
You got it. You got it.
Are you still going by my love? Our love rules?
Love
Are you
Rules is-
samurai?
Well, I go by I'm Love Rules, but hey, I'm a
'Cause you're my love,
samurai at
sweetie.
heart.
You're my love, sweetie.
Oh,
I always
how
answer you,
sweet.
my
I
love.
love you too. Oh yes, 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 yes.
Lord. Bingo.
I
night.
think they make a I think they match. I think they make a perfect couple.
And then we have Nightheart. That's Matt.
Right?
And then we have Roland Keith. Roland Keith, is that your channel, Roland Keith? Or do you have another
Yep.
name with it?
No,
I'm
that's
It
sorry.
my
is today.
No, that's my channel.
Nice. So what would you guys all like to share today? Everybody share something.
Did you guys hear? Somebody in the coin community, he passed away today from COVID. Does anyone know
No.
Buffin
Somebody's
McGuffin?
talking to themselves.
Buffin
No,
It's not
McGuffin.
me.
No.
He was one of the people in the coin community, and he died from COVID today.
Oh, that's
Wow.
sad.
So I think
Oh.
Spray Can Coins.
Uh-huh.
He was doing
That's
a
what down there.
auction for him.
How old was
Wow,
he?
that's sad.
There's been 4 or 5 this year, I think, or in the last 12 months.
Yeah. Well, it's hitting pretty bad actually here too, because a lot of people come to visit Japan, so it's been an increase like you wouldn't believe.
What part of Japan are you in?
Well, I was living in the Tokyo area, but I just moved in October. Built my own house up in Yamagata area.
Mhm.
North
Yamagata,
part.
okay.
Bingo night.
So I built a whole house by myself, put in the garden, everything done, pretty much everything on my own.
Nice.
Cool.
That's cool.
How long have you been over there?
Wow. 37 years. I speak 13 languages now. I've been to 87 countries.
Mm-hmm.
So enjoy.
So when are you going to do something?
Holy crap. I hear a voice, but nobody's lips are moving.
What? Matt, I hear you.
Who do you hear? Huh? Who do you hear? I don't hear anyone. I don't know. It must be Grandma.
What the?
Oh, he's
You
just
hearing
doing this right
something?
here because he can do it with like a ventriloquist, right? So
You
That's
I
all
got
there
it.
think you got ghost up there.
that's because you got vets in your Elfrey.
So does your name.
You guys are too funny.
So what do you think, Raleigh?
Only missing is Benny Hill.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Hey man, I'm better than the hill. I'm maybe
you
over the
guys,
hill, but
can you
hey,
guys hear
Benny
me
ain't got
okay?
none on me.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Oh yeah, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
we
you
can hear
are.
you flying, blimey.
I like that. Not all who wanders are lost. I like that, Colin.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
true.
good one. Yeah.
Yeah,
One
wandering
flew over the
is good.
cuckoo live action.
Matt, you shake your head. I didn't hear you, Matt. What'd you say? Say it again. Are you saying something? Listening for you, Matt.
It's your go. Well, I'll throw something off here.
Good,
Go ahead,
throw
Rob.
some off. Go, Roland.
Our winter's been so bad, so miserable this year, and I'm a motorbike rider, so I'm normally out on the bike. But because the weather has been so bad, I thought I'd take up
Okay,
a new hobby,
I'm
Uh-huh.
hearing
What's
the
your
extra
hobby?
voice.
and that's you're doing a bit of resin art and working with
I know.
resin, and
Yeah.
stuff like
Oh,
that.
that's cool.
It's like the old
66 goat,
days when there was somebody that wasn't
GTO
there.
or Le Mans?
That's a nice car.
Oh no, it's a Plymouth. Not sure.
Oh, that's the Roadrunner.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Interesting stuff to muck around with and a lot of fun. Not terribly hard either.
Nice.
Very cool.
So old dog can learn new tricks.
Let's hope so. I keep wanting to learn all my life.
My
So,
did
Matt,
ever.
I hear you
Huh?
and then I don't hear you, Matt. What's going on? Are your voices talking?
I'm listening to the extra voices.
Are
Where are
we
the
just listening in your head or what's going on?
Ah,
Wow, someone needs to go to the toilet.
No.
no, I think they just had a banana.
So, mate, I think so.
Have you ever seen Ken's channel? Roland, have you ever seen Ken's
No,
channel?
I don't know either of these two gentlemen next door to Tommy there and across the way from me here.
Okay, because Ken, who is Samurai here, he's also Love Rules. He does all these shout outs with all these little characters by
Okay.
Cat, and he can do all the voices to all the little characters.
I
Right.
said that 10 minutes ago. It just got there.
I could probably do all the voices too, but they'd sound like crap.
No, he's really good. His channel's really amazing. So you have to look at it. And he does a lot of shout outs, really fun. And then
Oh, let's
Matt,
check it out.
Matt
Have
is
you got a can you put a link up in the
Anybody
chat?
got a link, Jackson? Help.
Zaxxon links. No, I can do it too. I have my phone running too.
That's
Anyway,
if
I like
I'm not
bringing the
asking too
communities
much,
together.
you know, I don't want to put anybody out here or
Yeah.
anything, but
I
you know,
said that
it's
10
not-
minutes ago.
I'm
I
glad
like
that
bringing
disappointed
people
Joe
back.
hasn't jumped up there with
Together.
us.
whereabouts is Matthew from?
Pensacola.
huh? Pensacola. Yeah, he's down in Florida.
Okay.
I just figured it out.
Did you?
What, where you live?
No. There was
Voices.
3 extra windows down here with all you guys on it. That's why I was hearing the echoes.
Yeah, well, you got to get rid of
I
that.
thought the thing was haunted.
It was,
Ah.
honey.
He was hearing.
One time
Hello,
was bad
hello,
enough. There
hello,
was 3
hello,
more.
hello.
There you go.
I didn't know
Okay,
what you
that's-
were talking about, Matt.
Let's have a look.
Well, I'll tell you, Pilgrim.
Well, I'll tell you. Who's that?
Ha ha ha.
Duh. Oh,
Well, I'm glad you decided to scroll your phone, Matt.
I don't know if I did. I don't know if you're real or not.
No, we're not. It's an illusion, honey.
You're Memorex.
There
It's
you
all
go.
an illusion.
Hello, sir. Mickey Mouse, sir. Where's Minnie?
See?
She's freaking
See?
goofy.
Rock on!
Either I took too many meds tonight or I didn't take enough.
Okay, that's for Love Rules, guys. It's coming up. And then we'll
Alright.
do Nightheart.
Let's check it
That's
out.
not a link, Granny. That's broken.
Is that broken?
I believe.
No,
Let me
that
check.
worked for
No,
me.
it worked
Love
on the it
Rules.
worked on the other channel. It
Okay.
it was just broken in here.
Okay.
That's working for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got
but
it.
it's working off of YouTube.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll check out his gear.
Okay, who's on the old-fashioned TV?
Well, it sounds like
That's
you're
Raleigh Keith.
Australian. I would probably say you're the southern part of Australia.
You got it.
Well, he's kind of middle,
Yeah, middle south.
but in the upper part.
I don't see a bloody kangaroo.
No, look here, where Australia hooks the bottom, comes to the middle, and goes back up before it goes over. He's in that crotch.
He's in the garage.
Oh my.
So he's in the upper part of the bottom, in the middle.
He's in the taint.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good. I like that. He's from the taint.
Plus, being in Australia, you know, we're upside down as well.
Yes. How do you stay on the earth?
Who knows?
Have you
It's
ever been
magic.
to Indonesia?
No.
They back in 2000, they had like the Bali bombing when I was there, and a lot of
Oh, yeah.
Australians were actually killed.
Yep.
I was actually doing a lot of volunteer work trying to help a lot of people up there. I just missed the bombing. I was supposed to be at the beach, but luckily I was running late. Otherwise, I would have been.
Okay, and that last one's rolling.
Well,
Okay.
you got the magnifying glass, Matt. You got your tweezers too.
No, you borrowed them and never gave them back.
I used hemos so that little rascal couldn't get away.
Kind
So
of like a
what
magic,
time
huh?
is it- What time is it your way, guys?
8:20 p.m.
2319.
12:20
Oh.
in the 12:20 noon.
Next day though,
12:20
right?
noon.
An hour
I'm
behind
12:49 noon.
So he's 13 hours ahead of us in Japan,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
you're 11 hours ahead of us in Australia.
So how's tomorrow? Is it turning out to be a good day?
Yeah, is tomorrow good? So we know when we get there.
Tomorrow's probably looking all right.
right.
Maybe a few more developments with the whole China deal. Who knows? But
I
yeah,
need the lotto numbers.
yeah. Lotto numbers is 26, 14, 9, 7, 8, and supplementary 2 and
26,
4.
14, 9, 7, 8, and supplementary 2.
8675309.
No, he said 9, 14, 28. I heard him.
Just watch this live just replay this live, and you'll get those numbers, everybody. So yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Zaxxon,
Angie,
how about
right?
a shout out for Angie? She said she could always do with a good shout out. Okay, Angie.
Hi, Angie. Oh,
Angie, just hit me up. I'll do you a shout out. Just leave a message on my video. I
His
love
number is
shouting people out.
8675309 for a good time call.
Oh, you 812.
well, you guys are a quiet group tonight.
I'd like to see Dawn.
quiet is quiet, dear. I'm
don't
never
know.
quiet, they say.
That's
Tell me, I think I
scary.
found one of your lost relatives.
No, sir.
Well, I've been strung up on my hairs too many times. There's nothing left to hold it.
How old are you now, Ken?
Well, probably old enough to be everybody's daddy. I'm 50,
105.
58.
God Lord, you're all 58.
Granny's 58, Mobang's 58, you're 58.
I'm the
Dadgum.
oldest,
How old are you, Raleigh?
61.
61.
Oh man, that's
Yeah.
really old.
It
And what
is.
about you, Tiny Tim?
It's fossilized.
It's
Matt.
about as fossilized as you feel.
That's right, you're my age. You're older than me. I'll be 56.
I'll be 57 next month.
You'll be 57? No, I'll be 56.
So, Roland,
Well,
how is that weather down there?
We've had a really cold, wet
Don't
winter.
look up. It'll rain.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
good
got another
Lord.
typhoon
Turn
coming
above
tonight.
me.
and that's on the back of 2 very weak summers.
He's not.
Oh,
So
The weather
yeah,
hasn't been great.
if anything,
And he
we're
needs
cooling right off
27.
here.
yeah.
Ray Diggs,
So,
you're
yeah.
lying.
Well, we're gonna have
Right.
another
Hi, Ava.
typhoon.
No, it hasn't been good here at all. But I guess on the other side of the coin, yeah, over in the States, people are getting unusually hot weather in pockets.
Yeah. I'm up in Washington State, and even we've been too warm.
Yeah, yeah.
You tell
I
them,
think
Tommy.
Canada.
They don't know what warm is all about.
Right?
No, Matt, we don't. We don't know what warm's about at all.
104 in the shade with 98% humidity.
Oh,
Hey, Ken,
yeah.
Yeah,
do you sleep on a mat or a bed?
I used to sleep on a mat, but I got a bed
With a
now.
hood of a car or something.
Well, no, because he's in Japan.
Okay.
Used to be on a futon, but now I sleep on a bed.
My dad my dad could have had a conversation with you. I remember, what is it, Hayo gozaimasu in
Yeah, good
Nichiwan
morning.
or something?
Yeah, hi gozaimasu is good morning.
Good morning.
Good
mate.
afternoon is konnichiwa. Good evening,
Konnichiwa,
konbanwa.
yeah.
You,
Yeah, my dad was stationed there during the Korean War.
Well, I came up here 37 years ago in the Navy, and I never left. As soon as
Interesting.
I left America, I never went back.
Are you happy with your choice?
Yeah, love it, love it.
What's the coldest and the hottest you see over there?
I'd say it hit the other day about 100 and maybe 7 or 8.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
So it got pretty warm, but we got a lot of typhoons. And then we had the worst winter ever. So we had snow that was up about, on these trees, was up pretty much this high. So over 7, 8
Oh my
feet
gosh, really
high.
that tall?
Wow.
So
And the temperature?
that's actually, yeah, well, it's the worst ever, they said, in history.
please don't say Celsius.
What did he
Celsius.
say?
No, Celsius. I'd say about like 52, 53 Celsius. But then it gets minus, 20, 30 Celsius.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah,
So
everybody.
how cold is that in Fahrenheit?
About 100 and maybe 12, 13 to minus.
No, how cold?
Oh, cold. Golly. I'd say about minus, 15, 20, 30.
Oh, screw
Wow.
that.
So it's colder than it was in Chicago because I was born in Chicago. So it's a lot
Right.
colder than Chicago. And I just moved up here last October. I just finished building. It took me about a year to build this place up. And shock, I should have stayed in Tokyo.
Now what's the coldest you saw in Tokyo pretty much on an average?
Actually, it's not cold at all. I think one time we had just a little snow, and I mean, I'm still wearing just a t-shirt in the winter, so it's not that cold, I think.
So maybe in the
It's gotta be
30s?
cold to have
Yeah,
snow.
I'd say probably more
Yeah.
like the 40s. So this here, it's a lot worse, but at least I got my own place. There, I only had what do you call it? The Japanese say mansion or condominium, but here at least I have a house.
Yeah. But we lost Roland.
No,
Oh, no,
I'm
we
still
didn't
here.
lose him. He's there.
Okay.
And I built the whole garden by myself.
That's cool.
So it's all looking pretty good.
Nice.
Growing like weeds.
How much land do you have up there?
I was just about.
I'd say this I'm on right now. It's about maybe 2 acres, but I just finished buying the big property behind. So I bought about another 15 or 20 acres, which I want to start a farm.
Oh, nice.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
land in Japan, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's way up in the boondocks. So I just
Yeah.
Thank
Cool.
you, Joel, for the coffee.
cutting all the grass from my property. So
Yeah.
all this, everything cut down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you've got your work cut out for you,
No pun intended.
right? Caught that
Looks
on
like,
Raleigh.
looks like we found the extent of his Wi-Fi.
Yes.
It's okay.
We know where
Yeah.
his signal ends.
So Matt, what'd you do today, Matt?
It rained all day, so I slept all day.
Nice. Did you get some good sleep then?
Yeah.
No, when it rains, it's the best time to sleep.
Yeah,
Sounds
grandma.
good. Well,
Then the other grandma got me up and made me clean out the garage.
oh, that's good for you.
Oh well.
No rest for the wicked.
No, gotta work. Gotta work.
Now, Ken, I get your passion just because from what my dad had always told me. He said had he not had orders and got shipped out, he said my mother would have been Japanese. He said that he would have not left either.
Well, then you wouldn't exist.
Huh?
You wouldn't exist, Tommy.
Well, I guess
Damn
you
the
could
luck.
say that's possible.
No, it's
Otherwise-
absolutely possible.
Otherwise, he would have had slanted eyes.
That's
It's
it.
true.
Hey, look, you still might exist, but it'd be in an alternate universe.
That's right.
Right.
It would have been the
Right.
other me.
That's it.
One's enough.
It'd be
In any universe.
Confucius Tommy.
Confucius Tommy. There you go. Samurai Tommy. Ain't that right, Ken?
So desu ne. Hi.
Tommy's more like Kung Fu Panda.
Probably more like sumo Tommy.
So,
Well, you know what's
What?
funny? My name Ken in Japanese means a sword.
It
Uh-huh.
might be the lens. It might be the lens distortion. I'm sorry.
But my name Ken in Indonesian means fart or pass gas.
Oh, nice.
When I was in Indonesia, it was like, hey, Professor Fart. Now it's like, hey, Sword, Mr. Sword, come here.
Oh no. Yeah,
Tommy,
I guess
your
when you say my
name-
name twice really fast in Tungolan, it means armpit. So you say Kelly Kelly, it means armpit in Tungolan.
Wow.
It's like, yeah,
That's
that's nice.
so nothing's changed.
Yeah, Tommy. Nothing's changed, buddy.
Well, my
I'm fat,
oldest
you're an
sister's
armpit.
name is
What
Kelly.
can we say?
Is your oldest Kelly?
My oldest sister. I got 10
Oh,
sisters, 8 brothers,
Mm-hmm.
and my oldest
10
sister. is
sisters and
Kelly.
8 brothers?
10 sisters, 8 brothers.
Holy shit.
Your parents were.
That's nothing. My sister had 36 kids. Her
Wow.
husband's a Hell's Angels biker. I mean, this guy's like 7'5" or 6, and I mean that guy is stocky as all hell.
Trying to
My sister's like
repopulate the earth.
5'3", and her husband's just like, whoop. And you ought to see her kids, man. All her kids are like 7 feet tall and shit.
Yeah, really big.
Wow.
Hi, Liz. How are you, Liz?
And Tommy's is the other way around. His went sideways instead of up.
Mom and Dad was busy as hell, Mobang says.
Well, obviously they weren't too busy, guys.
Well, I mean, at nighttime you would hear, oh, George, Nancy, oh. You don't know who was who when they were screaming.
Are we sure that's not juice?
Right,
They were
this is the
juicing it
Japanese
up,
version
course.
of
They were
juice.
juicing it up.
No TV or what?
That's what causes it, lack of
Who
dedication.
needed a TV?
TV right in front of the bed, you know.
Oh no, man.
The Love Boat.
Yes, yes. Love you, baby. On the boat.
Oh no. Good night, Danny D.
Good night, Danny.
Have fun at work. Love you. Bye.
Now I know who played Chief in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Remember that movie, Ken?
I think Ken
Yeah.
is wonderful.
I remember the good old days. Whatever happened to time?
I love their advertising in that movie.
Matt, you keep moving around.
He's looking
I
for
don't
the
have my
plane.
glasses
The
on, I
plane,
can't
boss.
see
He's
anything.
looking for the plane.
No, if I take off my glasses, I can't see anything, which makes Tommy look a whole lot better. I mean, but still, I'm just saying, it's just.
But then you don't get to see how pretty I look. Put the glasses on. Come with us. Be with us. Come on.
You know, Matt, that could be useful.
I was getting into it when you were singing the Love Boat theme. I was thinking about a certain couple, but
That wasn't me. That was Ken.
I know. I know when you sing, sounds like a cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
Wow.
Hi, Jeff.
That's what that rocking noise is.
Hi,
Mary.
outgoing influencer. How are you, Jeff?
Mary, I
Yes.
found your match. Mary says, and Tommy, you think I'm crazy. Yes, Mary. You guys would be great together.
As old as you
We've been in
feel.
other channels tearing people apart.
Outdoor
Far worse
influencer.
than
Hello.
you. Mary's an amateur. Oops.
Oh, Mary, do you hear the challenge?
Mary, he called
Matt,
you an
Matt,
amateur.
Mary,
An
Matt,
amateur.
Mary. There will be
Mary,
a
Mary,
here.
quite Terry.
You guys will be nice, or else. Don't make me figure out what or else is.
Yes,
She's
she'll be
just
putting
getting
on
her
her little
upper
black
game.
hat and she'll be changing. Now, my little dearies, where are
that's
my
an-
golden slippers?
Wow.
You sure there's no relatives in there?
Huh?
I've got
Gonna be
Man,
looking
what-
for them magnets.
I've got some time slots free next week. Call me.
She's gonna be finding them magnets.
Yes, yes.
Come to me now. Come.
Oh, you guys are
Mm-mm-mm.
funny.
What are you doing, Tommy?
I'm looking around.
I know.
He's
Did you
looking
find
at
Getting my medication again.
No. No.
Look like you're doing a Stevie Wonder impression.
Oh, did you guys see the barn that Tommy had been working on?
I got about 7 windows open. That's all. Checking some things out.
This barn.
I'm actually looking at channels of people that are on here,
Yes, because you need
making
to do
sure I'm
that.
subbed.
Yep. Share the love, guys. Share the love. You know the rules.
That's it.
Singing.
Check people out.
Love
Like-
me.
So thank you very much for putting my link up,
Love
people.
me
Of course, Roland. We
all
have to do that.
my dreams
We do that
fulfilled.
for all you, and that's why I make everybody blue so you can all hang out.
So you
We're equal
stop
opportunity
them
destroyers.
all
Destroyers.
right up, and you spread
Tom.
your love.
Sharing the
But
love. Thank
spread
you,
the
Ava.
love, not
It can
the
only happen here,
juice.
everybody. You can't make this shit up.
That's what we'll say.
It's
For
right
my
here on
darling,
TV.
you have my nodules. Wait a minute, that doesn't sound right.
My nodules.
that went
You have my
wrong.
nodules? Wow.
What? Jeez.
Hi, Sandvan. How are you? Hey, Sandvan. Rollins down by you.
Kenny's Collectibles. What's up, man?
Yeah, see, I can't see the chat at all.
Oh,
So-
hi, Kenny's Collectibles.
See what happens.
Why can't you? I
Holy
went to-
shit. That's not it.
I just subbed Kenny. Just
That
subbed a
didn't
couple of them.
That's what you
I
want
subbed
to
out
do.
your
It's about
influencer.
hanging out. So, anybody have anything they want to share about what they might be doing this next weekend, or anything fun like that?
Anybody and everybody I can without getting caught.
Oh, dude, you talk such trash and you just don't do anything.
You shouldn't talk that way with your wife in the room.
I ain't got one of them.
I'll be doing volunteer work at the hospital all weekend.
That's good. That's good.
All right, guys. I'll be
You gonna
heading
beat
out.
us?
Yeah, I'm gonna cook up my breakfast or my lunch or something or another. I haven't had anything yet.
My love, thank you for coming. I always appreciate you so much and all your input and stuff on my channels. I love you.
Oh, that's the next interview right there, buddy.
Can run. She tells everybody that.
She's like,
I love you,
Only you this
Hey,
week. No,
don't
his
listen
name
to
his
him.
name
Don't
is
listen to what
Love
he said.
Rules.
I
So I
love
respond,
you,
my
honey.
love. Jenny D doesn't mind that I call her my Jenny D. Bye.
Did you say something?
Did I say something?
So
Ciao, ciao for now.
long, farewell, we bid you all adieu. So long.
later.
Bye. See you again. It's always good to see you.
That should be your next interview right there.
I'm just excited he's popped up. He hasn't popped up on anybody's for a long time that I know of. I'm happy he came up.
I have no idea who that is.
Oh, you got to look at him, Matt. He does amazing stuff. Look under Love Rules. I put his thing up and check him out. He does a lot of
wait.
shout out for
Who is-
channel.
That's Love Rules right there.
That's Love Rules. Yes.
Hey, I never seen him on the the video part.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen his videos, but I've never seen him on the.
And he shouts out all these channels all the time, and he does it with all these little characters, and he does all the voices of them. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Love
I'll have to
Rules.
check that out.
Yeah, it's cool. And he does.
Yeah.
He shouts out channels all the time. Hi, Kingfisher. How are you? Anyway, remember Grandma Kelly, sleep with the truckers? Yes, I love truckers. I sleep with the truckers. You've heard that story, Matt.
No, I don't want to either. Thank you.
Okay.
I know, right?
I only stop at rest areas that have a whole bunch of truckers, and that's where we sleep. If I go to a rest area that has no one, I just keep on driving. We're not stopping there. Safety in numbers, right?
Yes, Ava.
Yeah, it's probably
So
not bad.
if it's a bunch of vans like Tommy's, you just roll on because you don't trust those kind of people.
I trust those people. I love those people.
You just said it, but it wasn't truckers. You just roll on.
Let's see. Kate, links up if anybody else wants to come visit.
Yeah, there's plenty of room.
Well, I need another female up here. Where's Jill?
Yeah, just to help balance things up.
Where's
a bit.
Kathleen?
I don't know
Anybody
why
else?
Jill's not come back up. She's been here before. She needs to
Kath-
get her butt back up here
Yeah,
again.
Kathleen went. She has work in the morning.
Oh. No fairy
No,
wind
fairy
tonight. No fairy
Yeah.
dust, whatever her name is.
I think she was here.
Oh, Bernay,
She was here
no, she's not
earlier.
here.
Fairy Dust was here earlier.
Was she?
Plugs. Is
Hello.
Plug down there?
Ava's here.
He
Plugs
was.
here.
Looter 8?
Oh, what's today? Tuesday? Tuesday they're at the Rusty Magnets.
Oh.
Or that should be done by now. I don't know. Mary's here. Yay, Mary. Why is Tommy uncomfortable? Is someone talking about marriage?
Oh, well, no,
Mary.
I'm not. No, I'm checking channels, Mary. That's all.
That's all he's doing. He's focused.
Is the Looter 8 down there?
That's Tommy.
Looter 8 was
Concentrate.
here.
Cat.
Yeah, I don't see Looter 8 here anymore. Go to a town called Ottoman, not from Kingman. Not far from Kingman.
Oh, in Arizona. Okay.
Oh, wow.
does Tommy focus.
Thanks, Don.
Yeah, Don, you always go to bed soon. But you
No
can come
Swiffle?
up anyways.
No Swiffle tonight?
No,
No,
Wilson's not here.
no.
Oh.
He doesn't come on a regular basis, and I think I don't think his wife is well.
No, she's
Yeah,
not.
I'll pop on whenever I can. It just depends on how much workload I've got going on.
Yeah, it's always fun, and what we're trying to do is get more and more people up just to chat and share channels and stuff like that.
Hey, Raleigh, how's Jess and Raphael?
Jess and Raphael, yeah, they're going okay. Yeah,
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 good.
they're going good. Yeah,
Oh, it's been
Yeah.
a minute.
yeah. No, I was in there live on what was it? Yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's it been? It's probably been a couple months since I've been there.
yeah, yeah. It's been super hot up there in Canada for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like mega hot. They're melting. The air conditioning isn't coping, and all the rest of it. Yeah, roads melting, all that sort of stuff.
See, it don't bother me. Even down here.
Oh, can't stand it.
No, well, I'm growing in the heat, and that's why what we've been going through is ridiculously cold for us. I mean, I might as well move over to England or something.
Right.
It is your winter though.
Well,
So-
I tried to
It is
explain to
winter,
him.
but
I
it's
mean,
not normally like this.
so it was 96 the other day, and I'm out there working on the barn, and I'm not sweating or nothing because
Yeah.
I was under the roof. There was the shade and the breeze. So even though it was no air conditioning, it was still 96 degrees.
Yeah,
You get used to it. Your body does acclimate.
yeah. You do get used to it. Yeah.
I mean,
You know,
we had a cold front. It dropped down to about 85, and I was actually chilly.
There you go.
only when it rains.
Yeah, exactly. That's it, Matt. It'll rain, and it's like a cold front comes in, and it's actually like, oh shit. When it goes
Yeah.
when it goes, drops that far.
Kelly, I got the perfect person for you to be an interview.
Who?
Magnet Mission, Richard.
Oh yeah,
I
I
bet
can.
it could be a blast.
Okay, I'll tell him. Usually he's driving home now.
He was on there earlier, I think.
Was he?
Or maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I'll
he'd be
I'll
perfect.
get a hold of him. I got to get back down there magnet fishing too. I got
He's
to
got a
also get
great
over to Scott.
personality.
Yeah, he's funny.
Oh, I watched
Tells dad jokes.
Swampy today with Anita.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm focusing on her butt. I was like, wow, and her boyfriend's standing right there. I know he's kidding, but still.
That's a little bit low, the lower back.
Right?
What's the most valuable item you've plucked out of the water with magnet fishing?
22 semi-automatic long rifle.
Wow.
Yeah, or what I
Have you
want-
done the paperwork on that yet?
Oh Jesus! Why'd you bring that up, Roland?
Sorry.
Just kidding. No, Tommy, I don't know where the paper is. I'll find the paper.
You need to call him and make him aware that you've lost your paper
Okay.
because you still want your lost and found.
Yes. I will find the gun. I found the gun and I lost the gun. No, I didn't lose it. The police took it. And then I haven't gone and claimed it back to get it back yet. And Tommy wants it.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
I'm just
But
like,
you can't tell anybody that, Kelly. You want it.
oh! Now, see, now I'm in more trouble. Roland, why are you causing these troubles tonight? Oh, wait, I
Adios
brought up
mio.
the gun to begin with, right?
I'll
Now-
just shrink. I'll just shrink back into my
No,
box.
stay. Come back, Roland. Come back. That's kind of cool. How do you do those tricks? I want to know how to do that. So, but the coolest thing I found is, those ringers that you put over barrels that you, in the olden days, they used to wash clothes and then you do
Yeah.
that. Yeah, and then you put
Yep.
it through a masher. It's that rings close out. I found a
Yep.
complete masher. That's the one I think is
Wow.
the coolest.
Good
Okay,
to
and that
know.
was really
Where
old,
did the
and all the
monster
pieces are there.
mash?
I grew up with my mother having one of those.
Yeah. So that's the coolest thing I found.
Yeah, right. Jewelry, find much of that?
No, only junk jewelry because it's gold and silver and stuff like that. It's not magnetic. It's not ferrous.
Right.
Right. Unless I catch something on my hook. I did catch. Where is it? Okay. Of course I know where this is, but do I know where the gun paperwork is? No. This I found.
Raleigh, she's very thorough.
Have 7 kids and I kind of fly by the seat of my pants all the time.
Have you got any seat left in your pants? That's the problem.
No, that's the problem. Is I
Lady
have
thing.
too much time. There you go.
I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah, why don't you hold it still so we can look at it? Why you sitting there? Here, look at it. Count
I'm
'em.
getting very sleepy.
Hang on.
Hello,
Hang on,
Ashley.
I think if we slow down the epilepsy a little bit, we'll be right. There we go.
That help?
That's cool. See, that's potted in resin, isn't
Hello,
it?
snowman. See you from here.
Yeah. So I pulled. I also always have a hook on my magnet, and I pulled that up because it was on the hook.
Yeah, right. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. And then there's all kinds of stuff. Like we have a lot of iron in our water.
I can hear you, but I'm going to freshen up my coffee.
Okay.
So me too. Me too.
Okay. Goodbye, guys.
I'll be back.
So I have a lot of iron in our water here. So things are magnetic sometimes that aren't supposed to be. And then
Yeah.
when you have them out of the water for a while, and they're not magnetic anymore, right? Because it's the iron in the water. So I found like stuff like this, and this is really, I'm not so bad at this. Hold on, I want you to see it. This
What's
one.
that, an earring?
Yeah, it's a diamond earring, but it's not, I don't know if it's real or not.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Okay. And I just have to go I've got several of these. And the thing is, it's really pretty. If it's not a diamond, it's one of the crystals.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
A
'cause it's that
zirconia or something. Yeah.
yeah, it's that shiny. That's pretty.
Yeah.
But any of the metals that when you throw out your magnet here, a lot of the rocks stick, and it's the iron ore that's in the water. And then if you have them home and you throw them in the rock garden for a while and it rains, you can run your magnet through and it doesn't stick anymore.
Yeah. And is that like magnet fishing? Is that something you're allowed to do all over the country?
Yeah, well, not all over. There's some places that have restrictions, but Washington doesn't bother me. They won't bother me.
Right.
I'm
Okay.
I drive a Subaru and I'm a vegan environmentalist. Okay, so if anybody's going to harass me, the first thing that comes out is, excuse me, I'm a vegan environmentalist and I'm going to go clean up that area.
Absolutely. Yep. You're cleaning up the
you just go
waterway.
right ahead and do that. Thank you. Thank you, by the way.
Yeah.
But
no,
that's only happened 2 times.
yeah.
I pulled that
that's,
card.
that's good.
Otherwise, everybody here, the community in general, like today, I had a lady come up. I'm in freshwater. There are no crabs where I'm at. And I had a lady come up and say, you can't be crabbing here. And I said, no, I can't be crabbing here because there's no crabs here.
Yeah.
And she got really a confused look because I didn't say I'm not crabbing, right? Just said there are no crabs here. And she's like, what are you doing then? And then I explained it to her, the whole thing. She took stickers. She was happy. You know what I mean? But every so often somebody will think I'm doing something else and ask me that. And then they, they go away happy. But yeah, go vegan, Sandvan. Yeah, I live in the Pacific Northwest, Sandvan. So every so often I pull out that vegan environmentalist card and that backs up everybody. And I can say it really sweet and it still backs them all up. Don't want to mess with that. It's like, okay. But yeah, so I also took my kayak last weekend. And there's one of our bigger lakes, Lake Washington, has a river that runs off it. And the Parks Department has put up a couple buoys to try and collect the garbage because the water all goes towards that stream and out. That's the outstream for this lake.
Right.
The in-stream's way up on the other side. And it gets full of garbage. And they can't keep up with it. So I took my kayak on there and I got around the buoy and I just totally piled up my kayak with garbage.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting a huge crowd about that. And they all helped me pack it up into bags and throw in the garbage and stuff. They were great. People were really excited. The whole bridge was full of people watching me pick up garbage.
yeah,
You know,
damn
and they were
good
like,
thing to
"Thanks
do,
for
though.
doing that. Thanks for doing that." It's like, but this is what I do. This is
Yeah.
my impact on the world.
Yeah. How long you been doing it for?
Only since November 1st. That's when
Okay.
I launched my YouTube. I did it I went magnet fishing, I think twice or 3 times before that. And then my kids said, "Why aren't you doing YouTube?" I was like, "Yeah, right." They're like,
Good
"No."
idea.
And then I do everything off this camera.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't need fancy equipment.
Yeah. No, you don't need it. You don't
No,
need
not
it.
at all. And I'm sure,
Yeah, I do everything with my phones and a couple of GoPros.
yeah, I would like a couple of GoPros because when I was in Utah, I overheated this and it turns itself off.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah.
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 And I'm not used to that kind of weather. Anyways, I tell you, the weather was turning me off too. It was like,
Yeah,
hotel, air conditioning, God, please. But I
Yeah.
don't do well in that. But yeah, so that's what I do. I go clean up the firemen. I joke with people about all I do
Yeah,
is
no, it's
remove
really
people.
cool watching your stuff. I quite enjoy it.
Thank you. And then I started driving videos, which to me, I thought at first it was a silly thing, but I'm finding out that more and more people who watch my driving videos, they do it to relax.
Mhm.
And they do it because they're shut in and they can't go places, or they would never get where they're going. I was coming back from Wisconsin and trying to stay awake. So I started live streaming the driving and talking to people, and it would fade out in the end, so I can't really live stream it. I don't have if I get Starlight or something I can, but so I try at 11 o'clock every day to have and I'm pretty good about almost every day having about an hour driving,
Right.
and it's fully monetized. I get the most I think I've had is 100 people, but usually it's around 30 people who watch it. 30 to 100
That's
people
all
who
right.
watch it, but it's
Yeah.
over an hour of fully monetized. So why not? I'm driving there anyways, right?
Yep. That's it. That's
Takes
it.
me half a second to edit it and put it back up.
Yeah.
And it's helping
Ah.
some people. And that's what's important.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Good
so,
idea. Yeah,
but
pretty
I have
novel.
fun.
Yeah.
We lost the guys.
Yeah, he did too. Matt's gone walkabout.
Yeah. Anyway.
Tommy, he's building must be building the grand coffee of all coffees. There he is.
He's back.
I got boxed coffee. There you go.
Oh, that's
Iced coffee.
interesting.
Yeah.
That's not real coffee.
Oh, this is nectar from the gods, this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it iced black or creamy?
No, creamy. Creamy, probably equivalent to about 2 sugars.
I absolutely love iced coffee, but it still has to be black, just ice cold, like a
Yeah.
cup full of ice.
Tastes too gritty for me when it's black.
Ooh, not me. I love it.
Always been a fan of the old white and tradesman version.
Ava says she mainly uses her phone, but she likes to use her camera for moon and photos and videos. Yeah, I mean, outdoor, the phones aren't, or let me rephrase this, nighttime, phones aren't great nighttime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sky, moon, stars.
Liz, the hydroplane races were last weekend. It was totally crazy down there. The security was amazing. They had cops everywhere and everything.
Jill, I lived in Payson. I have videos of Payson and Cole's Ranch and the fish hatchery and all that up there on my channel.
I'm still here, by the way.
Right.
Bye, Don.
All right, Don. Have a good night, buddy.
Sleep well, buddy. I'll see ya. Oh, Bisbee, you're never late.
Yes, really.
No, he's
I
not.
lived up there when there wasn't nothing up there but an Ace Hardware and a Taco Bell and a Burger King, and that was about it. I lived up
You
there
never
back in
been
the
our
80s.
way, have you, Tommy?
course I've been there.
To Australia?
Oh, Australia. No, I thought you said LA.
No.
No, I've not been to Australia yet.
Because I know you've been to a couple of other countries.
Oh yeah.
Nice, Liz. Nice, Liz.
Yeah, that's definitely one on my bucket list. You know what? For some reason, I'm just not real impressed with, and don't much care about going to New Zealand as much. I definitely wanted to spend some time in Australia, though.
Waiting for Lucy to come back in. She's off scaring off the hawks.
The thing that'll probably amaze you, well, not amaze you, but you'll notice here is we've got like there's huge gaps between our cities with nothing in between.
Right.
With absolutely nothing in between. Whereas over in the US, you can go an hour and a half, and you've come across a town at least. You know.
Not out west.
Eh?
No.
Sometimes.
No, there's places you can go 5 or 6 hours driving, and you're lucky to find a gas station.
Yeah, right.
But it's not like Australia. I was really shocked when I saw how the cities were laid out. For some reason, and how many people are there. I thought there would be more people, and
Right.
I thought that there would be cities all over the country, and there's not. They're only like on the very edge. I thought that was and very
Correct.
spread out in Australia. So is that because that's where they can bring boats in?
It's pretty much following a bit of a green belt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it is really high magnet mission.
Yeah. Most of the cities are where a good water supply, was. That's where a city sort of formed. But there's only like 8 major cities, and that's it.
That's it in all of Australia.
Yeah. I mean,
No, Jill, I would.
our country's basically similar size to the US.
Yes.
But our population is half of Texas.
Yes. Very few
No.
people down in Australia.
No, Jill, if I went over there, I would go to New Zealand as well. I'm saying, but I'm just not near as excited or emphatic about it as I am Australia. My dad, a lot of my family's been to both, and I mean, New Zealand's beautiful, but it's very small, and unless you're going to go hike or up in the mountains and all that, they're just the main attractions, Australia.
Yeah.
I mean, Raleigh, you've been in New Zealand, I'm sure, haven't you?
No, I haven't been in New Zealand.
Oh, no?
No.
No desire?
It's a country that hasn't really interested me.
Yeah, see, me neither. I mean, I've watched a lot of the hunting videos where they show a lot of the elk and deer that are very similar to ours. The same species but different, same breed, different species of the same.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
outside of that, it's not a big touristy area. It's just not.
Yeah. There's more New Zealanders here in Australia than there is in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Jill, is that true? They have sidewalks with handles to hold so you don't blow away. Is that true?
What's that, in New Zealand?
New Zealand, yeah.
Probably.
They have
I don't know.
sidewalks with handles to hold so you don't blow away.
More like Chicago.
Wow, they
I
do.
heard, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful countryside.
Yeah.
The country's
Yes,
pretty
they
nice.
do.
Yeah, that's funny.
But yeah, no, if I was going to go overseas, I'd go overseas. New Zealand's
Exactly.
like just, taking a leap.
Hmm.
I've done all the Asia and China and, Korea and all that sort of stuff. Was going to do US, and then COVID broke out, and that sort of screwed up everything.
Yeah, it did.
Because I've got a couple of cousins that both live in New York.
New York? Yeah.
And then I've got a great aunt that lives in Santa Monica.
One side to the other.
Pretty much, yeah. So the plan was to get to
All right,
one
Zach.
side, probably buy a car and just drive across at leisure.
Cool. It's a long drive.
Sell it when you're done.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be about not much different to here, going
Right.
from east to west.
Yeah, no.
It's about the same size.
Yeah.
But they don't have roads that run east to west there, do they? I mean,
Yeah.
all the way
Yeah.
across? They
Yeah.
do?
Yeah.
With
Yeah, but
little
it
cities and
follows,
gas stations?
it basically follows the coast.
Yeah. Okay, but there's nothing to cut across? Is there roads to cut across with
No.
gas stations and stuff? No. See, that's what I was seeing. I was seeing on a video, like you go around it, you don't go across it because there's nothing.
There's nothing. Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. I was thinking, wow, that's weird.
Yeah.
I know the
Yeah.
one town I really want to see in Australia though is out in the middle, and
What
it's
is it?
and it's where the whole town's underground.
Well, we got Cooper Pedy
Yeah.
up from us. Yeah, that's an opal town, and it's all underground. Yeah, we got shopping centers, motels, casinos,
And it's all underneath. It's all underneath the desert.
Yeah, yeah, and up on top, all you're looking at is bare car parks. It's like, wow, okay, this is a
Yeah.
bit odd.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I see.
But
I
bloody
see it
cool
now. I looked
place.
it up.
Yeah, very cool place, Cooper Pedy.
That sounds
yeah,
cool.
Yeah,
But
I really
that's
want
not
to see.
like a normal place.
Yeah,
I want to see that, and I want to go all the way in the top, up in the scrub where they have the scrub pythons, the crocs, and everything,
up in
like
Darwin.
as if you was going to go to Indonesia.
yeah. My sister's up that way.
Yeah, I love it up there.
Yeah,
Definitely one of the places I want to see in person.
yeah.
I've done my research. I just, and I want to go over and I want to see Derby too, which is clear the other side from Queensland.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's interesting country. I mean, we got everything from, like desert through to snow country. So
Yeah.
take your pick, basically.
Well, if you watch Sandvan, they're still doing their series of the Tasmanian of Tasmania,
Yeah.
and it was snowing down there on them.
Yeah. Yeah. Tasmania is quite unique because as cold as it looks, and even though the temperature on the thermometer is telling you, it's cold, because the humidity is so high, you just don't really feel the cold.
Oh no, they were cold. They were bundled in gloves and
Really?
holding the
Wow.
chains, and they were cold. It was cold. They were up in the mountain and everything.
Oh, it might be out right up in the mountains. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause the mountains there are pretty tall.
Yep.
Yeah. But Tasmania is a fascinating place to see. It's very old world, lots and lots of
Right.
very old buildings and bits and pieces like that. And that was the major, one of the major penal colonies. So there's a humongous jail down there. Yeah, interesting place. Lots of ghosts and stuff like that. If you're into that,
Cool beans.
yeah, pretty interesting.
Salty, where else would we be? It's not 9:30 yet.
So Raleigh, I don't know if you've caught the info or not. I'm doing the Monday, Wednesday, Friday. She's doing the Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. We've been going every night on my channel, and I told her, I says, we should split it. You should take half of the time for yourself. You're here every night.
Yeah. Sounds good. No, good plan. Get somebody up, have a chat,
Yeah.
find out who everybody is. Why not? Everybody's got an interesting, angle to put on life.
That's it.
Yeah,
I loved having Mobang up. I was very happy he said yes, because he's always said no. He didn't jump on lives. Cynthia, he came on mine last night. His first time ever on. Cynthia was on mine for the first time ever on. Cynthia Swearingen, another girl from metal detecting side. somebody else. I forget who was the first. Aunt Jay's been up on it, but she's been up a couple of times on other channels already. But I'm loving it. Oh, Jill was the first. She says, "You were my first Tommy."
She came
Oh,
up
I'm
to
so
see me,
jealous.
not you, Tommy.
What's that?
She came up to see me, not you.
But it was still her first on mine.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you, Jill. She says, "Me, Tommy." Yep. I said it before you typed it.
Jill, I'm looking for my Patreon link thing. I don't know where it is. I thought I put it in the description, but obviously
Oh, was she sending you money?
no. She asked for my Patreon link. That's all.
Yeah, it's not too bad. A lot of people are very reserved about coming up on a live, but I think once you break the ice and actually do it once, then you're in it, you know?
Yeah, you're in it. You're in it to win it after that.
Yeah.
You see what she said? She says, "Well, it was a threesome." I think we're figuring out what makes Jill tick. She likes to hobnob with those at the country clubs and the communities, and she likes to get out among people.
Hobnobber.
Yeah. Plug says, "Wake up, Matt. Quit loafing around."
Okay, I put it in the chat, Jill, but I'm gonna go and try and put it in the description because that's where it's supposed to be.
So what does Matt do to keep himself alive on this planet?
Very little. It's boring in the summertime. You never want to go outside.
It's too hot for Matt.
Yeah, it's too hot. That's boring here. It's too hot.
I don't like it in the sun either down here in the summer, but I don't mind it in the shade.
Well, I got that mountain bike. I just need to find a way to mount the camera to it, and I'm going to start doing some rides, but I'm going to wait till it cools off a bit. I don't mean when it rains either.
Oh, dude, when I was doing the DoorDash, I bought all those handlebar mounts for cup holders, for phone holders, GoPro, all that. Amazon, they're cheap, $7, $8, $10.
Yeah.
A lot of them work well.
And you'll see interesting video. You'll see the sky. You'll see trees. You'll see, like, you know, my feet going up in the air, and, you know. You'll hear language you never heard before either. And it's not Spanish and it's not Korean.
There you go.
So what, you're
Have a
into
mixture.
mountain biking, are you? You're into mountain biking?
I used to be, when I was younger, I used to actually do the whole thing. And they have a mountain bike trail. It's 1,800 square feet. It's in Ohio, though, but it's an indoor track.
Right.
But they have outdoor tracks.
Oh, no, I've got the screenshot where they said that my bike would be here Thursday on the 11th.
Mm-hmm.
His has training wheels.
FedEx has already changed it.
Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, you saw it 2 days in a row, Kelly. I showed it to you. It was saying the 11th.
It's cheating.
Now they're saying Monday. Now they're saying Monday the 15th.
What are you getting, a push bike?
Wow, it won't pick it up. It won't pick it up on this one. Look at that. I can't even.
No, you just disappear.
Yeah.
You need one of those 3-wheeled bikes, you know, the little basket in the back, and you can ride with the gang in the neighborhood, you know. You need one of those kind of bikes.
Is that it?
With the big flagpole on it.
Yeah,
as
the
well.
big flag on the back, you know. Tassels on your.
You guys are terrible.
Yeah, on the handlebars. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes,
And a
tassels
little
coming
bell.
out of
A
ours.
little bell.
Little horn. Wing, wing.
Ring, ring. Yeah. And a metallic plastic seat.
Oh.
You'll
and
be
don't
okay,
forget-
honey. You'll be okay,
Don't
honey.
forget,
You'll be okay.
don't forget the straws on your spokes either. Those are cool too.
So what are you getting, Tommy?
My e-bike.
Are you getting an e-bike?
Yeah.
lazy man's bike.
Interesting.
Our broken man. I want an e-bike if I get a bike now. Be
I got
nice,
one
Matt.
knee and I'd rather pedal.
Still got your motorbike, Tommy?
Say again.
Still got the motorbike?
No, I sold that one to buy this van, the new van. And then when I
Right.
sold the old van, I took the money to put into the new van
Okay.
and pay bills and eat.
All the good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the bike was almost half of it. The bike was 1,800 and 18, 34, 24, 20, whatever.
Yep. Yep.
But this is the newer one. It's mid-drive, not hub drive. So you get to
Okay.
actually use the rear gears instead of just being one stationary gear
Yep. Yep.
on the hub motor. Rear hub motors, they just basically just turn the one gear from the inside. The hub motor in the front, you get to use the rear gears, on hills and things like that. So you have more power to get up the hill. And
Yeah, probably get better battery life out of it too using gears.
right. And this one's a dual battery. So it has up to 100-mile range if you put it like, 50-50 assist.
Yep. Yep.
So,
Geez, that's good. Wow.
yeah. And they say,
Good night, Eva.
you know,
Good night.
I called them and, told them what my weight was and everything else. They said, well, this bike's rated for person and cargo with the racks and everything else all the way up to 330 pounds. And they said they've maxed them out to test them and you can still get 40 plus miles out of them, depending
Geez,
on the
that's pretty-
train. Yeah,
Wow.
with the double batteries, because it's 100-mile otherwise.
Wanna hit
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bottoms for Christmas.
So just straight battery, I can still get 40 plus miles. They said without being 330 topped out, they said if you're down
Yeah.
around 250, 260, I should still get 48, 50 miles out of it. So that's good.
I'm just doing the conversion on that. What's that? 300 pounds. What's that in kilo?
What?
Oh, 136 kilo. Okay. Yeah. It's a reasonable amount of weight.
It's 330 pounds is their max weight on that one.
330. Yeah. Okay.
That's
And
their
then how-
safe carrying capacity rating.
How far
About
away
150
is how far away is the town from where you're at? Where you'll be doing DoorDash and stuff.
Wherever I stop in my motorhome.
Oh, okay. No, I meant where you're at now.
Oh, it's 35 miles. But I wouldn't ride there.
Yeah.
There's no roads that go there. It's all 4-lane.
Oh, okay.
Roger.
Yeah.
It's all 65. I'm not taking a bicycle down the,
Interstate.
well, it's not really an interstate or freeway, but it's a state 4-lane.
Yeah.
So it's a state route,
Yeah.
but it's a major one.
Yeah.
It's a main
Bebo.
artery.
Night, Kingfisher.
Catch a kingfisher.
Well, thanks a lot, Jill. She says, you don't want to push that weight limit, Tom. No, I don't.
Yeah.
The idea is he'll ride his bike and lose weight, Jill. Or was
That's
that
You
the
Jill?
idea.
can't ride a bike if you're not pedaling.
He will be pedaling too. Got to keep it
No, I
charged.
was given both the extremes, Matt.
Now, the one that Swampy has that you lay down on and you pedal, that thing looks cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
for
then
an
you had
interview?
you
Yeah.
take a risk of get hit by a car because they can't see you.
Busby
You gotta
says
have-
my wife and I used to do DoorDash. Well, I'm
right.
registered and I can do DoorDash or Uber Eats.
Do you have to have lighting on your bikes there? Is it legal?
Yeah, you can have lighting. Either way, with or without's legal.
Right. Okay. Yep. Because here
You don't have
it's,
to.
you must have lighting on your bike.
Oh, really?
Night, Kingfisher.
No,
Well, I always had lighting on my bike. It was easy.
most bicycle stores though, they come with just a rear reflector under the
Yeah.
seat.
Yeah.
Yep.
They don't come
But
with
it's
lights.
yeah, there's only about $20 and you put it right on the front of your your thing and it runs off a battery.
Now the e-bike I got comes with a small headlight and a rear and actual brake lights.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
The little flashing light.
Yeah.
I
But
didn't
it's
realize
an
it was
LED.
on my list.
Yeah, it works. I think this one's just solid, Matt. I don't think this one strobes.
Thank you, Jim.
It works
Hi,
like a regular
Gray.
brake light.
You know, people talk on their phone, they don't see you.
I hear you.
I used to be a
Well,
bike commuter.
well, trust
Matt.
me, I'll probably put a LED.
Oh, I lost you, Tommy.
No, it was. That's why when you see me reach up, I'm unlocking the phone. I'll probably put like a soft white LED on it so it's bright, so it's highly visible
Yeah.
You gotta
from the
put,
side.
you gotta put one of those 18-wheeler horns on there.
There you go. That'd be funny.
And then you'd make them nervous, and they jerk, and they'd run you over.
You have to wear helmets
People
over
on the
there.
side of the road.
Jill
Well,
said,
from what I
I'm
was reading,
riding.
I don't think we have helmet laws.
Right.
A lot of
most
people wear
places-
helmets.
Most places have helmet laws now, I thought.
Maybe out where you're at. Maybe you're in Washington.
we all
That
do
don't
here.
count.
You have to have a bike helmet on to be on a bike here. You get a ticket, even a kid.
Yeah, that's the same here. Yeah.
Even the adults.
Yes.
Oh,
You
so
must
we don't
have
have
a
any of that
helmet.
stuff. We don't have any of that stuff out here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
If
Gray,
you got
I'm
a
looking at your.
e-bike or a push bike, you must have a
kayaking.
helmet and riding.
It's very pretty.
Well, Kelly, you have a helmet law for the whole state for motorcycles too, though.
Motorcycles and bicycles and everything.
Yeah. See, most states in the U.S. don't have helmet laws, so you don't have to. But there's a handful of states that you have to.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could see them having to have it in Washington for the bikes too.
Yeah. Salty's waiting for a hoverboard or a functional jetpack.
There you go. See, they've done studies and tests, but some of the states aren't smart enough to acknowledge them. Where they put the helmets on, and they've done like 100 accidents where people were wearing helmets versus 100 accidents where they didn't wear helmets, and there's more head injuries with the helmets than without, because they say your body's not used to carrying that weight. If you're not wearing a helmet and you fall downstairs, you tuck. If you trip and fall, you turn. You know what I mean? But when you got the extra weight of the helmet on, it throws your head.
But the bike helmets are really, really light. It's as light as your hat.
Well, and that's where I'm going with this. But the newer ones have made it a lot easier.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
see.
Oh, cool, Gray. Gray is just over the mountain from me. You're in Eastern Washington?
Yeah, California has a law. Gary Busey got that put in effect. I used to ride in California when there wasn't a helmet law, and then they put one in effect. And they have a lot of bike deaths out there.
Where are you at, Gray? I'm in Linwood, Washington. You guys, stop it now, or I'm going to sell you to somebody.
Yeah, Mary says there's no helmet laws up there in Michigan either. No, I can ride all the way from here to Michigan without a helmet if I avoid North Carolina and Tennessee and just go around.
Yes, Busby, absolutely. Me too. I remember the good old days.
Though.
What, Matt?
I think I'd want a face shield though for that. You're gonna eat a lot of grasshoppers and dragonflies.
The bugs.
No, you're going too slow.
Extra protein, man. Matt, extra protein.
Yeah.
Busby, I'm with you, and especially like riding in the back of the truck and shooting the signs, the traffic signs. I want those days back. Oh, Wenatchee, cool. You're not that far. All right, we'll have to come hang out sometime. I'm writing that down on my notes.
So like Arizona, and most states
Well,
don't have
for
most
you.
states don't have them. You can Google it. You can states with helmet laws in the U.S. Raleigh, it'll show you.
Yeah. I mean, years gone
Magnum
by
Mission.
on
I
a
don't have AC in my car.
years gone by on a motorbike, you could ride one to 30 mile an hour without a helmet, but they changed it. I don't know, probably back in the 80s.
Right.
You hit him up for a live yet, or for a interview?
Interview?
Kelly?
Not yet. I will. Magnum Mission, buddy. I'm interviewing you one of these days coming up. It has been requested, so we got to figure
No,
out your work
Arizona
schedule.
doesn't have one.
I have it on my list.
No, it's cool you're getting that, man. That's really cool. I'll be looking
Yeah.
forward to seeing it.
Yeah, I bought it last month, and so they were still coming in, in the containers, and they were still going through everything, and they were like, "Oh, about a month out," and then they were like, "Oh, it won't be this month. It'll be by the 12th of August," and it was showing me the 11th all the way up until this afternoon. It still said the 11th, and I was just going to bring it up just to hold it up to the screen, and they
Yeah.
have changed it this afternoon to the 15th.
Assembly required.
How long's the charge up time on the batteries?
It comes with 2 chargers, so you can do them both at the same time,
Yeah.
and it's 3 to 4 hours, I think, is what they said.
Oh, that's pretty fair. Yeah.
Yeah,
Can you plug it in anywhere?
anywhere with electric.
Any mains? It would be mains charging, isn't it? Yeah, mains. What do you want?
Yeah, normal 120.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and Tommy has all that solar too. His
I got it
rig,
all in
so
my van, so I charge.
yeah,
I
he is self-contained.
Yeah.
roll it right in the back door of the van and plug it in.
Yeah.
Plug it in.
Plug it in, away you go. Ah,
Yeah.
good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh, Jill, I
Yeah.
know you must use rose water. I knew you would. Jill, you're so cute.
The nice part about the bike rally for doing the DoorDash
Yeah.
is a lot of places have these apartment complexes and condo complexes, and the parking when I had the motorcycle will be out in one main area, and then you might have to walk 2 or 3 buildings back because it's all sidewalks.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
Well, here
That-
you can take it down the sidewalks.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah.
So you're not
They're a good
you're
thing.
not in a bad area leaving your motorcycle unattended and hoping that it's there when you get back around the corner.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I look forward to seeing it. I'm no doubt you'll be punching out a couple of videos about it.
Oh
Yeah,
gosh,
he has. Yeah. And he has about the van and how he's going to hook it up. And then when he starts writing it'll be all over the place. He'll do all kinds of stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be
Yeah.
cool. I'm
That'd
excited.
be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think I'm almost more excited by Tommy's rig than Tommy is.
Oh, I doubt that. I just don't show it as much.
But I was watching some of Mobang stuff, and that man can do anything too. That's amazing to me.
Yep. Yeah, Tim's
Just-
awesome.
Think about it and do it.
Yep.
Half of it I didn't understand what he was talking about, but that's okay.
Yeah, the technology I think is only going to get
Oh, better, way
compound,
better.
compound now. You know,
I
with
love
Oh,
him.
yeah.
I said hi.
electric vehicles.
Well, I love the fact of the electric bike because I don't have to have a tag. I don't have to have insurance. I don't have to have a license.
Yeah,
I don't have to buy fuel. I don't
and you
have to
could
buy
probably
oil.
comfortably do 25, 30 mile an hour on it.
They're set at 28, and I think they said if you unlock the computer, they'll go. Depending on the bike companies, I think are anywhere from 32 to I think 36 or 38.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just need a good balance. Well, I have good balance. I still have good reflexes.
You could be a paper boy.
right?
Are you driving trucks anymore? What are you doing nowadays, Tommy?
Working on my van, doing
Just
side
working on
jobs.
the
Yeah, I just got
Okay.
done working on a barn, make some money.
Yeah. Almost living a semi-retired lifestyle.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I thought about going back in the truck, and with all the hassle and the BS that you got to go through with DOT and all the states and everything, I really want nothing to do with it. And
Yeah, fair enough.
like Mobang said on here earlier, he knew that he was going to be done by 55, and I had told myself the same thing many years ago, and I'm still 55. And I said, by the time I'm 55, I says, no matter what I'm doing, I said, I'm going to start traveling and enjoying my life because, you know, while I still have some good years left that I could actually get out and walk and hike and climb or
Yeah,
bike
right.
or,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And with the DoorDash, and I've had people that have contacted me about helping them with solar and you know, doing some construction, you know, doing some cabinets and different little stuff. You know, I figured, you know what, I'm out.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. Hey, you guys, I just put up the link to Tommy's video, the actual video with his solar and van and all that stuff in it. Okay.
Well, if you go back a year to the last van, you'll see the same solar batteries and power inverter. You know the one, Raleigh. I just moved everything over to this van.
Yeah.
It's a powerful system. 15 kilowatts, if anybody knows anything about power.
Yeah, no, damn good system what he's got going on there. Yeah. I dabble, you know, I've only got 3 kilowatt system backup, but it's, yeah, hey, it's damn good.
Okay, so he has so that'll tell you a little something. Just knowing that he has a 3 kilowatt system for his house. I have a 15 kilowatt system in my van.
You're gonna blow up.
Let's put it this way. I can plug up to most anybody's house and power it for a day or two.
Oh
if they
yeah.
lost power.
Yeah, you could
They're
do.
gonna make a movie about you, Tommy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bigfoot didn't kill him. His solar panels did. No, I'm kidding you.
Right. Well, see, that's the thing
From
too, Raleigh.
space.
See, that's the thing too, Raleigh. Once I get rolling, I'll be stomping in the national forest and in the woods and stuff, and we'll be doing some night lives, looking for Sasquatch, looking for or listening for howlings, looking
If
for
you look in the
UFOs.
mirror, you'll find Sasquatch.
That'd be cool.
It's a two-way mirror, Matt. That's you're looking at.
I'm the dog man. Thank you very much.
Oh, he's the
Oh,
dog
dog
man.
man.
You're wrong. You're Sasquatch. He's the dog man. Who are
And
you, Roland?
Plugsy's a
Sasquatch?
Wendigo. Plugsy's a Wendigo.
Plugsy's a Wendigo.
No. Plugsy's is a chupacabra.
Oh yeah, you're right. Chupacabra.
He's that little blood
Hi,
sucker.
Will. I see Will. Will, you're choosing Joey over me, Will? Really? Okay, you go watch Joey. Tell him his mom said hi, Will. Bye, Will.
Joey is her son,
that?
Grandma Kelly's son. He's upstairs
No.
going live.
No, Will isn't my son. Will is
No, I said Joey
I-
is.
Joey is, yeah. Will
I said
is a
Will's going to watch her
subscriber.
son.
Yeah. He lives in New Zealand. Bye, Willie. He lives in New Zealand, and he's from my son's channel, and he subscribed to me, so he comes says hi to me, Roland. And now he's popping over to my son's channel, and he's leaving me. So I told him to say hi to Joey for me.
That's just like she's told me a few times to go pop in her son's channel when he was live and tell him to clean his room.
Oh yeah, you guys, that is always funny. Joey's live right now. Let me get his thing for you. You guys, any of you have a spare device or something, pop over to Joey's channel and say, hey, clean your room. Okay. He loves that when that happens. And take a moment to give him a thumbs up or something.
Make sure you said your mom said clean your room.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Or your Uncle Tommy.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow, Matt. That's funny.
I'm still looking for him. I'm slow.
No, you were
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about how all the towns meet up, Raleigh. When I first
Yeah.
moved to Phoenix in the 80s, on the street side, it went to 44th Street, right? And it stopped. Once you got to 44th, like say from Van Buren where it went by the airport, you could turn left and go up to Camelback Mountain, which is where all the money was. You go through Scottsdale, which was where money was too, but there was more money up on the mountain, right? And like Alice Cooper lives up there, and
Okay. Yeah.
people like that. So, but if you turned right, 44th went for like 20 minutes. You wouldn't see nothing. It was all through the desert, and then you get to Chandler and Tempe and all that. Now there's no desert there at all. It's all filled in from houses from Phoenix to Mesa to Tempe to Chandler. I mean, it's all just full. There's no
All spread out. Yeah.
there's no emptiness at all in that whole area. And
Okay. There he goes.
I remember
There's
it
a
back
lot,
in
guys.
the day. And back in the 80s, you could have got some of that desert for like nobody wanted it. It was like $200 an acre back then. I mean, just dirt cheap, literally, no pun intended.
Yeah.
And now it's through the roof.
Jeez. Hang on. I'm just going to pop into this live and say, Mum said clean your room.
That's exactly what I'm doing right now.
Put a thumbs up too for him, please.
I hit the thumbs up.
Joy's room isn't clean. Her bad news, Grandma. Thank you, Will. Everybody, yeah, if you got a moment, pop into my son's live and ask him if his room is. Tell him to clean his room. His mom says so.
Yeah, there you go.
Or whatever. Oh, I don't want to let
There you
little girl in. But I don't want her to watch.
I'll copy and paste what I just said. There you go.
There you go. Thank you, Roland. That's funny.
That's funny.
Yeah, they're my encouragement to start this. They were like, well, why don't you just YouTube it, Mom? I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. No, Mom, really? So I started. See where it all starts? In the room upstairs.
Callie, has Johnny's Corner been doing a show lately?
No, he hasn't lately. He's been, well, I know he got really busy, got a promotion at work, and he got really busy with that. And I don't know when his last one was because I haven't been getting any notices. But
Yeah, I hadn't either. I just noticed that today that I hadn't been getting anything.
yeah, and I think he's just gotten. Stop it! I'm trying to do things.
That's
Little
funny.
bossy girl.
We're all saying it.
Shh. How many people did it?
Willow Girl, Raleigh, me.
So he might get the message, you reckon?
Stop it! Stop it!
That's funny.
Give me the attention.
Now let me see. I'm just want to look at something for a second. Hold on. Don't. People don't like to listen to you, Bart. Oh, now you bit me, you little brat. Shh. Just a second, guys. I'll get her under.
Yeah, there's only 8 of us left, Jill. Or Kelly.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, it's 9:35. That's because we leave at 9:30.
Right. Yeah, we typically go from
Nice.
from East Coast time is 10 to 12:30, Raleigh. It's 2.5.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
If
Okay.
I'm over catching somebody else's live or something like that, you'll see my schedule for 10:10 or 10:15. I might give it 10 or 15 or a half hour, depending on what's going on. I'm very tired, Jill. I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning.
1 month, Matt.
When I get a chance, or if I'm not dealing with anything to do with work, I'll pop in and say good day.
Yeah.
It'd be nice, and if you ever want to spend your hour getting interviewed about you, we'll do that too if you want.
Actually,
to.
that'd be
Let's
great, Raleigh. Why don't you do that on one of my nights?
Get
Yeah.
interviewed.
Can do.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're
can-
going on the list. You said so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be up for that.
Okay.
Well, I might depart, guys, and make myself a late lunch. Yeah,
We're just going to bed.
that's it. Yeah.
I'll be up for another 2 hours.
Okay, night everybody. It is past 9:30. I'm sorry I lost track of time harassing my child and having you guys help me harass my child, which is all beautiful. It's always better. I really appreciate you guys, and I hope you know that the interviews will be getting better and better. And if you want to be interviewed, please let us know. It's the first hour, and we're not trying to ignore chat while we're doing that, but make sure you put big question marks and questions up, because the first hour is to ask whoever we're interviewing questions, and then the last hour and a half is a free-for-all. Okay, so I love you guys all. I really appreciate you guys all being here.
I'm getting old, damn it.
Wallen, 2 glasses.
I had
Anyway,
2 pairs of glasses
yes.
on my friggin' head.
Yeah, I've done that. man. I've done that.
Will, we need to talk about when you can do that because of your school issues, okay? Of what time you're done with school, all right? So let's get together on a time on that. And yes, you can get interviewed. We're really happy to interview any of you guys. It would be really lovely. Jill says it's nice to see you, Roland Keith. Okay, everybody. Take care. See you later. Goodbye. Grandma Kelly loves
Bye,
you.
guys.
See you later. Bye. Okay, now I have to send everybody away. Here we go.